what's not weird to me?
What up?
Is the fact that we're live right now.
Holy shit!
Oh,
holy shit! He did the thing. He did the funny.
He did the
I
thing.
did the funny.
I think it's also funny how we're able to roll this intro.
Good morning.
Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords eternally retold. Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Check it out now. Third strike, yo. Yo, check it out now.
Welcome back to the stage of history retold. I'm your host, Adam.
I'm Joe. What's up, everyone? And today,
look who the fuck else is here.
After a whole motherfucking season, an anime arc, bro. Holy shit. It is the boy, SlyKomi the homie. We are back again. What's going on?
SlyKomi the homie.
Bro went through
It's
the
been a long fucking time. I'm sorry. Fucking let me get on my fucking knees, put my hands on the ground, my head on the ground. Sumimasen deshita. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. For 3 weeks, and it's been a while. There's been some shit that's been popping off behind the scenes, but you guys don't gotta worry. We're all okay. We're all safe. We're all home, and we're all rocking a very similar color scheme in all of our Discord profile pictures, which makes this really aesthetically pleasing to look at. While we're recording. It's like 3 very different scenes, same colors.
Yeah,
So
like
since Cedric is our guest, I figured I'd ask him first. Ced, how's your week? How's your past few weeks been, buddy?
I'm not gonna lie. Last week in particular, school has just been on my fucking ass. Holy shit. I've only taken 3 classes. Why the fuck is this so hard? But, oh my god. Work has been All I gotta say is just don't let them niggas work you, because they will work you. God damn, it's ridiculous. But
On God.
yeah, like, I remember they tried to have me stay till like 3, and I got there at like 5:30 in the morning. I said,
Oh,
got me
fuck
fucked up.
that!
Jesus
No,
Christ.
no.
You say you got me fucked up, bro.
That's 10
You got me
hours.
fucked. You got me fucked up, nigga. I said, nah, I had to go. And they keep like fucking with me, dude. Like I told them like a month ago that hey, I cannot work on Tuesday or Thursday, and they keep consistently putting me on Tuesday and Thursday. So they've always been short on those days because I let them know. That's on them. They shooting themselves in the foot now.
Yeah.
Right? But
Tell 'em.
that's me. I've been on my shit, been on my YouTube shit. Kind of cut back on streaming because hey, Raid, that happened. I didn't really say anything about it when it
Dead
happened.
ass? Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
Dead ass.
What'd they do?
Dead ass. That was a bunch of bots spamming racist shit, like because I had my camera on. Oh my god, that was a fucking annoyance.
Fuck
Holy
them
shit.
niggas, bro. I'll
Fuck
beat
them
their ass.
niggas, bro. I beat the shit out of every single last one of them, but that happened, so I cut back on streaming. But I've been making videos on and off. School and work has kind of been tuckering me out, but that's my week. That's my life. That's where we at. What about y'all?
Yeah, Joe, what about you?
I mean, shit. Besides stuff like that's in my personal life, I mean, I just been kind of chilling for a little while, kind of laying low,
Big chilling.
taking it easy.
I've been stressed.
Yeah, that's just important.
I've been making some upgrades. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I got a new mic.
We can.
I got a new mic.
Believe me, we can.
Yeah.
I got a new mic too. Holy shit.
You know, bro, making upgrades. That's what it's about,
Yes,
baby.
sir.
Yeah.
Got some new headphones, which I have no. Okay, I don't know if y'all have like ever peeped around like the headphone that whole rabbit hole.
Nah.
That's what it is.
I have.
It's a fucking rabbit hole. I have
Audiophiles be taking this shit mad serious.
On God, I went to a subreddit. I forgot which one. It was like a headphone subreddit, and bro, they treat this like it's like their full-time job. I'm like, damn, like it's not that serious.
Dude, audio is
It's not that
surprisingly
serious.
like deep.
I mean, no, I'm not
audio
saying
is
that.
surprisingly
It's just like people are out here defending like certain brands or certain lines of headphones. I'm like, it's like, is it really that big of a deal? But
It's like sneakers, yo.
True. I've come to the realization though that gaming headphones, quote unquote gaming headphones, are so fucking garbage.
Yeah.
Like they are so bad. I didn't realize this until I got these new headphones. There's some new Philips headphones. I forget the exact ones that they are, but these are so much better, and they're pretty what's the word? They're pretty comparable in price. They were both around the $80 range, and these are so much better than the ones that I had before for gaming headphones. The audio
I'm using a gaming headset right now.
Good. Shit, dude. I mean, I'm not trying to bash on you. So that's not what I'm saying here. It's just, wow. Like, I didn't realize how good they were until I got these. I'm like, holy shit! I've just been throwing money down the drain. But
Black and black.
other than that, I mean, shit. I got a new Xbox controller because I haven't used an Xbox controller since the 360 days. And for that, I got a fucking Bluetooth adapter because my motherboard doesn't have Bluetooth support. I didn't get an adapter when I got my PC. So I finally got around to getting that. But other than that, just chilling, just been playing with these new upgrades that I've made. And yeah, I mean, shit. Besides that, how about you, Adam? How have things been?
Nigga, I've been working hard as fuck.
Oh, yeah?
First off, all right, we did the podcast 2 weeks ago, the episode 15, Little Caesars, right? And then Life is Strange came out, and I platinumed that shit. I cranked out the review. All right, I was on my grind. I picked up more stops at my job. Okay, I've been playing Lost Judgment. I've had that shit on early access since fucking like Monday night. I've played that game for 25 hours, and I'm only just now getting to the end of the plot because I've been taking breaks to go do the school shit. Let me tell you. All right, anybody who's listening to this podcast, if you've watched my Instagram story, I've been covering it. If you watched my Snapchat story, I kind of covered it, okay? There is Lost Judgment takes place, right, in Kamurocho and in Yokohama from Yakuza Like a Dragon, okay? But there's more shit in Yokohama, like a whole-ass school, okay? And Yagami is working at this school for the investigation, and in the investigation he's doing at the school, there's a sub-investigation in the club that he's sponsoring called the Mystery Research Club, which is like a fucking miniature detective squad. It's the Famicom Detective Club is what this nigga is a part of, okay? and you have to investigate this random-ass villain, and in order to investigate the random villain, you have to infiltrate like a bunch of different clubs and gangs within the school. And one of them is the esports club, right? And their whole thing is Virtua Fighter, and I was like, no fucking way.
Holy shit.
Like, check this out. After every victory, Yagami will be like, Juning Hayaindayo. And y'all already know, from my Virtua Fighter video, I play as Akira, bro. That shit had me on the floor. Like, this nigga, the main villain of that esports club arc was like, Yagami, I'm gonna beat your ass. And he strikes a pose that Akira does. He's like, bro, these are my martial arts. I perfected them by watching Virtua Fighter. Which, if you've ever played a fighting game, that feeling has been like, yeah, I could do it in real life. You can't. All right. And this nigga Yagami, he's like, but Sanbasa, you don't understand. You were 10 years too early. And he like smirks and like nods his head. I'm like, this is the fucking goofiest shit. I love these guys. All right. I'm still not done with that game yet. Like, I've got a lot more ways to go. Lost Judgment is like the best Yakuza game yet. It's like if Yakuza had a baby with Bully, and that baby was raised by like Ashita no Joe and Tony Hawk's Underground.
What?
Like,
Oh, God.
It is the best Yakuza game yet. It's the biggest RGG studio game yet. It's great. No disrespect to the English VAs, but I'm never gonna play these shits in it. But there are some characters from Yakuza Like a Dragon that show up in like small cameos. They aren't voiced, but they're still there, and that's what's important.
That's what matters. Yep.
But going back, like going back to all the places Ichiban went to, had me feeling real nostalgic. All right, like, oh man, I don't know. There's like, I'm gonna talk about all of that in my review. I've got a long ass list of shit that I'm gonna talk about. But yeah, like I've just been playing Life is Strange, been playing Lost Judgment. I picked up a lot more shifts at work, so I've been working even harder, But we're not here to talk about our weeks. Okay, there's been a lot of shit that's been happening, in the industry since we've been gone. We take a couple weeks off to deal with some shit that we've got going on behind the scenes, and the gaming industry decides to fucking shit its pants and spew out all types of important shit. So let's get to discussing.
It's that one day that you miss at school. That one day that you miss at school.
Go ahead,
dog, the teacher fucking learn how to fly.
It's like Joe was saying, man. You miss one day at school, and it's like there's like 3 fights, and 3 niggas start dating their crush, and you're just like, yo.
It's like, what the fuck? One day.
Someone brought a gun to school. Holy shit, Chick-fil-A fucking sponsored the school today. Like,
Chick-fil-A pulled up and gave out free food. Everybody was baked as fuck. People was getting their dick sucked. But I was at home watching Judge Mathis though. In case you missed it, the PlayStation Showcase happened, and there's a couple announcements, nothing too big, you know what I mean. First up, from the PS Showcase, we have the KOTOR remake. What the fuck, man? Wild.
So
way to come out the
good.
gate swinging. That was unexpected.
You know what? I did not expect them to open with that. Like, I wasn't expecting that, period. But then they just came out with, hey, here's a KOTOR
said
remake.
hello.
I was like, what? Okay.
Hey, just don't mind us, guys. We're just remaking fucking one of the best Star Wars games ever made. Just no big deal.
No, just another day.
And that's
Just
how they
another day
opened
here
the
at
fucking.
Sony.
That's how they fucking opened it. Okay. But then after that, we got some news about Alan Wake Remastered. Alan Wake, one of the better games to come out of Remedy. You know, I know Joe was hyping that up on social media, talking about how cool that was.
Yeah, dude.
You know, Alan Wake is pretty lit. I don't know if you've ever played Alan Wake, Ced, but this remaster is going to be a pretty good way to get into it. Alan Wake is a fucking phenomenal game.
Absolutely.
Like Remedy are the same dudes that made Max Payne 1 and 2. They made Control. They made Quantum Break. Same dev.
Yeah.
Alright.
Quantum Break was like the
Repeat
only
that.
game that was a swing and a miss, in my opinion. But
They've only missed once. It was Quantum Break.
yeah.
And then we got the news that the first pants shitter. There's 3 pants shitter. This is the first one. Marvel's Wolverine.
Pants?
Now, niggas,
What?
let me take y'all back to when I was sitting there playing. Like I was trying to focus on both the Sony Showcase and Life is Strange, you know.
Right.
And I was sitting there and I see a bar full of dead niggas. I'm like, okay. Then I see a nigga in a flannel and a cowboy hat, and I said, "Is that Logan?" Because this nigga Wolverine is always posted up with like a cowboy hat and a cigar in his mouth. All right.
Yeah.
But then you see a nigga pull up and he's got a knife. He's about to stab bro in the back, and you see the bloody knuckles, and you're like, "Nigga, that's Wolverine."
That's
Marvel's Wolverine.
Yeah.
What do y'all think? I know said that you played Spider-Man and Miles Morales. Joe, I'm not sure how much of those games you played, but I mean, I platinum both.
Okay. I feel like I'm gonna get hung for what I'm about to say.
If
But-
it involves you not playing the games, I'm gonna fucking
No.
beat the shit
I
out of you.
played them. I played them, but I don't understand the hype. The games are good, but I don't know, cause like it was at the time where the game had just released and everyone was saying, "Oh my god, this game will make you come 3 times with just for launch." I'm like,
yeah, but
and, you know, I played it. I got I don't know how far into it because it's been a little bit over a year at this point, but I got a decent way in. I think the game tells you like how far you are done with the story somewhere. I was at like
At the main menu.
yeah,
tells you.
I was in like the 30 something %. So I didn't get incredibly far in, but you know, I got a decent chunk in, and it was good. I enjoyed it. I just never got around to finishing it. I didn't understand why everyone was hyping it up so much. I mean, it was a good Spider-Man game, but I don't know.
Good.
I just didn't.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Chief. It's because you didn't finish it that you don't understand the hype. It's literally by the conclusion, it is one of the best Spider-Man stories ever told, which is surprising considering the nigga who wrote it also wrote some of the worst Spider-Man stories ever told. But Dan Slott can suck my fucking dick. All right, this nigga spent a fucking decade being the writer behind the character. Went and took that shit places it did not need to go. Okay, but
Yeah,
that's
holy
besides
shit,
the
bro.
point.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's like Marvel Spider-Man was like, it came out in a year where there were too many good Game of the Years, too many good contenders. It came out in the same year as God of War and Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was my game of the year for that year, but like it was like a split between those three.
I think RDR2 just takes the cake on that. In my
RDR2
opinion,
is phenomenal. RDR2 is in my top 10 games ever.
Yeah,
Like,
holy
that's
shit. That one just kind of takes the cake for me.
Yeah,
For a game of the year?
but fuck
For that year?
For a game of the year 2018.
Celeste.
Yeah.
No question. Like, that's not even a debate. But
Plus, it's pretty
anyways.
tight. Plus, I'm not gonna take that away from Celeste. It was pretty tight. Like I said, man, there were too many killers that year.
2018 popped off.
Yeah, pretty much. 2010 was wild. But to see the same level of quality that Insomniac brought to Marvel Spider-Man and then to Miles, because for me, I prefer Miles more because that game is just they let the black employees work on that one. Okay.
Oh,
I rock with Miles, bro.
You see from the first trailer, it's like, oh, they let the black employees make him this time. He came out here faded up. His shit was all lined
Music, just everything about it was just,
Bro.
oh my god, yes, the culture and all the cutscenes
more
and shit.
culturally represented
Mm-hmm.
than in Miles. Nigga, I was posting the food on the fucking on my
Oh,
Snapchat.
yeah, that's
on my
true.
Snapchat. I was like,
I
yo,
was there for
they
that.
got
true.
fucking pastelillo, bro. They got the arroz. I was out here, bro. That shit was great. Like you know what was even better about that shit was y'all remember that video of that guy crying at the festival, right? That I've been watching that nigga's YouTube videos for actually like 7-8 years, bro. That was JC77 Spider-Man, aka Phenomenal 1 Spider-Man. That video blew up, and I was like, yo, this nigga, like I'm like mutuals with him on Twitter, bro.
What?
Like I was in his Discord server for like a long ass time.
Damn.
Shit was wild.
It's
But, like-
fucking incredible, dude.
But like I don't know, like just if Insomniac is gonna bring that same level of quality music, quality visuals, quality storytelling to Wolverine, then fucking by all means, nigga.
Like, please do. I'm here.
Lord
for it.
knows
Any day
Crystal
of the week.
Dynamics is not giving that same quality with fucking Avengers and Guardians. Okay, as much as I like Avengers and as much as I'm excited for Guardians, it's not even a comparison. That Wolverine is probably definitely going to be better than Guardians of the Galaxy.
Like Miles Morales is like in specific, they went crazy on. Like, holy shit.
Absolutely. And then after that, we got fucking Spider-Man 2
Spider-Man.
with Kraven
here
and
for
Venom.
I'm here for it.
That
I'm here for it.
nigga, okay, look, man, my dick was like this, man. It was like a roller coaster. All right, so I saw that light pole and I saw the lightning, and my dick stood up. I was like, yes. And then I saw the webs, and I was like, okay, Spider-Man 2.
We'll
All
take
right,
this.
just a little bit less excited, but still, Infamous been gone for years. Me and Joe talk about this all the time on the podcast.
Literally, it comes up at least once per podcast. Some fucking how.
Yeah. Like this nigga, so I was playing Ghost of Tsushima Iki Island, right? And I got to this point on Iki Island where it was like behind like a mountain. I was climbing up to get to like a shrine. And what do I see on the wall but graffiti of Delson's bird? And I took a picture. I sent that shit to Joe. I'm like, Joe, look, they didn't forget about us. We still matter. Fucking
There's still a chance.
yeah. That's exactly what I said. I said, so you tell me there's a chance. But then I got to the end of the trailer and they showed fucking Cray Venom, which is one of the cooler ideas lifted from the comics. Because Lord knows if they showed Venom and it was like fucking Mac Gargan or some shit, I wouldn't have cared as much. But the fact that we got Kraven and Venom, and I'm willing to bet money that Kraven is going to become Venom by the end of the game. That shit's already 10 out of 10. That's just already Game of the Year 2023. That shit is
out yet.
And then the real killer came out. The one that's coming the closest to the PlayStation Showcase, God of War Ragnarok.
God of War.
Did you gentlemen play God of War 2018?
I never played it.
I'm playing it now.
Word. Cedric, how far are you in God of War 2018? Let me ask. Because I don't want to spoil. I was going to discuss it, but I don't want to spoil. Huh?
I'm not super far. I've been playing more Ghost of Tsushima because I'm actually making content on that shit. But
okay,
yeah.
I'm not gonna spoil it for you. I'm not gonna because there's one moment I wanted to discuss. Because let me just summarize as this. Okay, if they're gonna bring the same level of quality that they brought for this one specific moment that actually made me like pause the game and really sit there, digest the text of the narrative. If they can bring that same level of quality to this game, then it's already probably going to be Game of the Year 2022. Like, on God. Like,
I remember seeing this one tweet. Like, I remember seeing this one tweet, like, well, one tweet about this nigga like talking about how they rehashed getting
Oh
in the
my
boat
God,
animation
bro.
or some shit, bro. I was like, nigga, they gonna
They-
get in the boat different.
They do not play They clearly don't play Yakuza games, nigga. I don't give a fuck about reused assets, bro.
Or
Doesn't-
they
shit
don't
doesn't
play
matter.
any fucking video
Oh my
games
god,
at
they
all.
rehashed someone getting in a
Holy
car,
shit.
bro. What the fuck do you want to do? Do a backflip in there? Like,
You're telling
That's
me,
like
you're telling
dumb
me
as
that Michael gets in the same way that Franklin does? Fucking reuse animation. I hate this game, bro.
lazy game 0 out of 10. Where's GTA 6? I don't know.
where is GTA 6? Come on now.
Just said this on the podcast. Let them niggas work. All right. That game is probably going through a development shitstorm right now. Considering that all of the niggas who made all the other GTAs great left, yeah, bro. They're probably fighting for their life in this.
Oh shit.
They lost the lead writers and the lead producers of all of the old GTAs, GT3 onwards.
Yeah.
So they're struggling at Rockstar right now.
They famished, bro. Holy shit.
I'm willing to wait because Rockstar has not missed. I'm willing to say that they have not missed. So take your time, niggas.
Fair
I'll
enough. Fair enough. Just don't miss with this one, please.
Please don't.
Oh wait, you're telling me that you don't want to be playing GTA 5 remastered
No!
remastered on your PS6?
No.
But like,
That's
hold
nice.
on though. So you still haven't played God of War yet?
No, I haven't.
And you're a fan of hack and slashers?
Yeah, I mean, well, because I don't know. Actually, no, I do know what it was. I was over at my cousin's house, and he was playing it, and it didn't look like the God of War that I grew up with. So I was like,
Yeah, it's a little different.
Okay. Pause. Let me come in as the expert. It will become the God of War you grew up with. You just have to play the story, and can't spoil it.
Dude,
but-
the God of War I grew up with, oh my god, that nigga's just
It's Kratos
Fucking
is not as
tremendous.
angry as he used to be. Okay, I mean they changed the
yeah.
fucking voice actor. TC Carson is not
Yeah.
Kratos anymore. Okay,
mhm.
so he's nowhere near as angry as he used to. But Cedric, when you get to that point that you know that you'll know what I'm talking about. When you get there, text me, nigga. Bro, that shit changed. That shit. I was playing that shit at like 11 p.m. Okay, in like mid-April of 2018 when that shit came out. I was like, no, fucking way.
yeah,
grandma
let
was
me
like,
stop my
"Stop
playthrough for that shit, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah, that shit was great. It's like one of the best directed scenes in any game I've ever witnessed in my life. But you have it starts out different with the Leviathan axe, and then you get some more weapons, and you're deeper in that shit, and you're like, this is just God of War updated for modern play.
Oh
Trust
my god.
Trust
Let
me.
me get
Source?
there, bro. Holy
Trust me,
So
bro.
you gotta play it. It's free with the PS Plus collection.
Yeah,
You got,
but
it's like
yeah.
there's no barrier to entry. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, give it some time, you will come to love it.
I'll see.
Like
I'll
imagine
give it a
if
shot.
DMC's combat didn't suck.
I just remember getting jumped by fucking niggas and Artreus is kind of standing there not shooting shit. And I was like, oh my god. But
Yeah.
I guess.
I've never seen a game use gameplay to reinforce the narrative, ever. There's a part where Atreus and Kratos are having a extended they're having an extended argument, they're at each other's necks. You know what I mean?
hmm
And
Mhm.
because Atreus is Kratos' backup and he's doing his own thing and you put it simple commands and get Atreus to do shit, you know? Because
yeah.
there's this one point in the story where they're fighting with each other and over the story shit. Atreus will just stop responding to your commands and just do his own thing.
Straight up.
And it's it'll just reinforce the narrative. Trust me, God of War 2018, there's a reason why it won Game of the Year. I'm just saying.
All right. Let me get on that.
Yeah, get on that shit. As much as I love Ghost of Tsushima, and as great as that shit is, gotta get on. Nintendo came with a couple things of heat.
Only a few.
N64 and Sega Genesis Online. That's interesting as fuck.
It's interesting, but making it an extended, whatever they did, they're making it an extended membership for their already kind of garbage membership. I'm kind of indifferent about it. It's cool that it's there. I'm probably not going to utilize it.
Put Majora's Mask on there, Nintendo. Put Majora's Mask there. I'm just saying, just it's free. Put Majora's Mask there. That's literally all I said. I was like, Sega Genesis, N64, let's go! Where's Majora's Mask?
Fucking
I'm
off
like,
the
wait.
rip, bro.
Y'all just not gonna put the best Zelda game on that bitch?
Like,
Okay.
come on, no.
Wait, that's a weird way to pronounce Wind Waker.
That's not how you pronounce Link's Awakening.
What say? Are y'all about to fight, boo? Okay,
Other than
round
that-
one. Man.
Other than that, we got the original KOTOR coming to Switch, which was weird.
That's interesting.
was-
Interesting.
They're putting hella old Star Wars games in that shit. They got all the Jedi Outcasts. They got I think they have a Republic Commando too. And I'm just like,
Oh yeah, Republic.
okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put all the LucasArts games on there. Just go ahead and do it. I'm not gonna do it.
It's like I'm not.
That's
Gonna
Before we
Alright.
get to the before we get to the best news that came out of the Nintendo Direct, let's talk about the funniest news. Y'all heard that Jeff Goldblum is gonna be playing Goro Majima in the live action Yakuza movie.
What?
Since we're just gonna fucking put anybody in any fucking role now.
Pause. I can't tell if you're like actually being dead ass right now or if you're joking. Because after those Mario news, I don't know what to expect anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just what the fuck? Chris Pratt?
Chris fucking Pratt.
It's a Donkey Kong. Who fucking decided that? They got what? Y'all could have put Danny DeVito as Mario and kept Charlie Day as Luigi. Just put the whole cast of It's Always Sunny in this shit at this point. I don't know. Who made that movie? Really? That's making Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo look like a good idea. That's what that looks like.
Yeah, I gotta go in there and redirect that shit, bro. Hold on.
Illumination made one good movie and now they're fucking making everything. Fuck y'all niggas,
God
bro.
damn
Change
it,
the
why
cast.
did you?
Charles Martinet needs, bro. Charles Martinet has been doing this shit for 20 fucking years. I don't know.
I would like to imagine that they came to him first, but he was like, "I don't want to be associated with this garbage," so he said no. That's my headcanon at the moment.
It's my real life.
Said,
My
hold on.
actual,
I don't like
real
this.
life headcanon.
I hope
Man read this script and said, "This is complete garbage. Get this shit out of my face."
I hope fucking so, because that would suck ass if they just didn't even consider. When he's been the voice of Mario.
bitch.
Yeah, right? Dude, dude, if I were him and they didn't approach me, I'd be pissed off. I'd stop working for Nintendo at that
Straight up.
on God. But it's it's just weird. I don't know what the Hollywood obsession is with putting real life actors in voice actor roles. It's weird to me.
Yeah, they just feel like I don't
think
even know, bro.
That's
That's just a weird ass fucking thing. I remember they put fucking LeBron as an actor
Oh,
in Space
dear
Jam.
Lord.
That shit, dude. That shit's nigga, what the hell is he doing? Swear to God, that nigga did not know what the fuck he was doing there. They used the first take on everything, bro, because they knew what the fuck they was getting themselves into. They said we not gonna show on the ropes. We just going.
Yeah, the only basketball player I know that can act is Shaq, and that nigga only does comedy movies. Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
So I don't see fucking Charles Barkley out here winning any awards. And Joakim Noah. Nah.
You know,
But what do y'all niggas think about it? That's just weird.
the weirdest casting for me has to be fucking Keegan Michael Key as fucking Toad. This is
Hey yo, Mario. What's going on, man?
this is so fucking.
I feel like if
fever
they had
dream.
fucking Terrence Howard.
goddamn castle, bro.
It's if they had Terrence Howard as fucking Koopa Troopa. Hey man, don't jump on top of me, man. No. Why you kicking my shell, man? I don't know. It's that's just weird as fuck,
This
bro.
is just so weird. I don't.
For me, honestly, the weirdest casting is fucking Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. Because I'm just you know what? As soon as I heard that, I was like, what if they just took the whole cast of Superbad and made a Donkey Kong Country movie? It's Seth Rogen, James Franco, fucking Michael Cera, Christopher Mintz-Plasse. The whole cast of Pineapple Express, Jonah Hill, him too.
Jonah.
Make Donkey Kong Country the movie. And then you can have it end with the DK rap, all of the fucking mid 2000s licensed franchise movies ended with a rap song.
Jesus.
Just evoke that spirit.
Thanks.
It's just
Oh
weird.
yeah. The fucking good old days. Holy shit.
Cranky Kong is gonna be in this. What the fuck are they? What is going on here?
This just in: Timothy Chalamet is going to play Mega Man in the live-action Smash Brothers movie. Like, it's like, what is going on? Tom Holland is going to voice Pikachu.
Why?
It's like fan casting gone wrong. Like, that's what. It's like, I've been seeing those magazines all over my social media from like the mid 2000s casting like fan casting movies and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, where the fuck is this? This shit. I was saying this shit to one of my friends. Hold on, I gotta go find this. Put Chris Pratt as Josuke Higashikata. Fucking what else? Fuck. Here we go. The fan votes are here. Let's cast the Yu-Gi-Oh movie with Frankie Muniz as Yu-Gi. Like, that's like the kind of level of shit posting that I'm seeing. Fucking Daniel Radcliffe playing Shinji Ikari in the live action version of Neon Genesis Event. It's like the exact opposite of Idris Elba voicing Knuckles. It's because everybody just wants to see Idris Elba win because Idris Elba's cool.
Damn right.
And then it's like, hey, we got Chris Pratt as fucking Mario. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, yo.
Like, I don't know. It's the exact opposite. Fucking weird, man. But that's nothing. Now, all of that is nothing compared to Joe. I'll let you take it away.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. If you don't know where that's from, go play Bayonetta. Because guess what? Bayonetta 3, baby! Woo!
Oh yeah, I heard of that.
And better than ever, nigga.
Shit.
Bayonetta, the Devil May Cry game that was not Devil May Cry.
Holy. Oh, you mean one of the few games that wasn't a licensed Devil May Cry ripoff in like the mid 2000s?
Yo.
There were so many.
We don't talk about that era. Look, man, I've only ever played the first Bayonetta because I'm never gonna fucking buy a Wii U.
I mean, it's on the Switch, but I don't know. I don't really like the Joy-Cons or the Pro Controller, so that's the only reason why I haven't played it. And it's criminal that Bayo 2 is still on those platforms. But
yeah, first Bayonetta was on like
Christ.
the PS3 and shit.
Fucking Christ.
Fucking good
She
Wii U,
looks
dude. What
so
the hell?
good. She looks so good.
Yeah.
The gameplay looks so good. Oh my god. The UI is
man.
clean. It's so nice. So nice.
Yeah, man. Bayonetta 3 being announced and making this big of a splash really warms my heart to know that, like, character action games aren't going anywhere.
Oh yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Like, Devil May Cry 5 is still rocking strong now that the S special edition is out, and Bayonetta 3 is here, and it's making just as many waves, and it's like, this genre is, like fucking Hideki Kamiya's, like, back must hurt from creating the two biggest fucking titans of the genre. This, like, bro.
Bro, it was, he really had me thinking. That we were gonna wait like another almost year, because what was it, last week or the week before that? Recently, whenever it was, he was like, yeah, Bayo 3 will be ready whenever Nintendo decides it's ready. And we get it, like, now. I was like, okay, you bitch, thanks. I appreciate it.
Because Hideki Kamiya is a fucking troll, dude.
Bro, have
You
you
follow him on Twitter,
gone
you
through
know
this
that.
man's Twitter?
Yeah,
Blocked.
dude, he's one of our
Blocked.
favorite Twitter follows.
Blocked.
Hideki Kamiya still tweets like it's 2013. Puts RT,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck they said, and then says blocked.
Yup.
He was out here. Was it him who was like horny posting about Bayonetta, or
I don't know.
I think it was him. Where it's like,
He's
I thought it was
he's
Kamiya. I
already
sent you the
posting
tweet.
over his own character. What a guy.
Yeah, I thought it was where he was like that cosplayer who showed up who had like
no,
a Bayonetta cosplay.
Yeah, dude, that cosplayer is like one of the, I think, 3 people that he follows on Twitter. 3 or 2, I don't remember.
Jesus Christ, Hideki Kamiya is horny on
That
me.
man is so fucking horny that cosplayer is one of the only people that he follows on Twitter.
That's funny as fuck. You know, I can't like. I understand liking your own character, but like I've never fucking horny posted about any of my OCs because that's just weird to me.
I think that's
All of my OCs are like I view them like children.
Yeah, and I mean I've heard a lot of artists, inappropriate artists, say that they can't do mischievous things with their own art, and like I kind of understand that. But then there's Hideki Kamiya. He's like, shit.
Hideki Kamiya. He's like, I designed the character sexy for a purpose. He's playing the long game, is what he's doing. So overall, gentlemen, first off, how would you rate the Sony showcase?
Sony.
Fuck, that's a tongue twister.
Hey, holy shit.
The PlayStation showcase. How would you rate that? Like, give it a score out of 10. How would you rate it?
What do you say, Ced?
Considering I didn't see it, I fucking missed it because I was at work then when that happened. But from what I'm hearing, I don't want to rate it too high because I gotta think. Come back to me.
Sure. I'll go. I thought it was like a straight 9. You know.
Nice.
Matter of fact, I'll cut that down to an 8. Not enough gameplay for the games I really wanted to see, but it had a lot of killers, and it just proves to me that Sony is the pioneer of the story-based, narrative-driven single-player game. Like they are just on that
for
shit.
sure.
They go crazy.
For sure. I mean that.
What about you, Joe?
That's what I was gonna give it, an 8 out of 10. I mean, had some really good presentations. Games that I was interested in, anyways. And then the surprise reveal at the very beginning, and that automatically was like, holy shit, this is the best thing ever. But yeah, I mean, Spider-Man, Wolverine. We got some good stuff in that showcase. So yeah,
I know you glossed over the shit's hype.
Give it an 8 out of 10.
I don't know why the fuck you glossing over this shit like that shit ain't hype. What the fuck you mean? But continue.
No, I mean, yeah, that's
it's up to you, Ced.
8 out of 10.
Oh, it's on me.
Yeah.
I'll give that shit. Yeah. Probably a 7. I can't go as high as y'all because y'all actually seen it and I haven't. But what I'm hearing, Spider-Man 2, Wolverine coming through, Insomniac with that shit. Oh my god, I'm hyped for that shit. God damn. The Nintendo stuff, I don't own Nintendo. I don't really like mess around with that shit. But like from what I heard from the PlayStation shit, PlayStation's going strong. I fuck with it. I go crazy with it. So I'm gonna give it a 7. That's good. Don't misconstrue that. That's a good rating. Goddamn.
Average,
People need to understand that 5 is average. All right, 5 is average. Anything above 5 is good. All right. People keep misconstruing that. Every time I say, "Oh, y'all get this shit a 6," niggas like, "Huh? A 6 only?" Like, nigga, that's good. Nigga, that's good. Like, what do you want? All right, I didn't think it was like goddamn. I nutted when I saw it, but like, Jesus Christ.
What about you, Joe? What would you give the Nintendo Direct out of?
The Nintendo Direct, I mean, we got some good stuff in there. We got the new Kirby game. We got Disco Elysium on Switch, which if you guys haven't played it, very solid RPG. It's
absolutely
secret. It's a hidden gem. We got
it's a modern classic in my eyes.
Hello, Bayo 3.
Bayonetta 3.
Bayonetta 3,
We got
baby.
not technically an announcement, but Smash character. So overall, it was pretty good. I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. Of course, Metroid as well. I forgot about that one, but yeah.
Oh yeah, Metroid. That had a pretty solid presence.
8.5 out of 10. I liked it more than the Sony showcase, but not by much. It would have been a 9 if it wasn't for the Mario movie. But yeah, that's my take.
I was gonna rate it an 8, but then the Mario movie shit happened, and I said that's a straight 7, straight up 7. Because I mean, also that shit and the bullshit with the controllers, that fucking bullshit.
Oh,
where they're like, hey, here's some remakes of some controllers that were kind of shit. Give us $50.
Yeah. Okay.
I saw some
Okay.
fucking idiot tweet that was like, "Ha! I bet the clowns that complained about $10 PS5 upgrades are gonna buy these." And I'm like, I'm not about to spend $50 on that shit, homie. That's a dumbass controller. First off, like the N64 controller and the Sega Genesis controller, both shit. All right, I'm just gonna say that right now. Okay.
I respect it.
Like the first good controller, like the first actually factually good controller was the fucking first PlayStation controller before it had the analog. That's the first good controller. Okay. Then it got better. They just got better and better as time went on. Okay. The GameCube controller, pretty solid. Okay. PS2 controller, same shit as the first DualShock. Okay. Fucking Dreamcast controller. All right. And then after that, you get the fucking modern versions of the DualShock and the fucking Xbox controllers and the Switch Pro controller. They're all the same controller.
Yeah.
So you know what? But fucking yeah, that's just a straight 7. You know, honestly, there's never gonna be a Nintendo Direct that I'll ever rate a 10 until I cut that shit on and I see some yellow and I hear some harmonicas. All right, but that's just me. Okay.
And you know, one of those good things are Life is Strange.
I was gonna transition to talking about that actually.
Oh, were you?
Um,
Brain cell on that
Cedric.
Bluetooth mode.
Willow, what's up? How we doing?
Cedric, do you intend on playing that shit, Cedric?
Do I intend on playing that? Isn't that like the second one? I probably have to play like the.
It's the third
Yes,
one.
Oh,
You
Oh,
don't
really?
have to.
technically in the series, but
You
Do I not have to?
you
Because I
don't
don't have.
have to, but it helps.
How much does it help? Is it like?
There's some characters that appear, and like the other games aren't really like referenced too heavy.
mhm.
You know, like the
Mhm.
town from the first game appears in the second game. One character from the first game appears in the second game. Then in this one, you've got a character from a spin-off game that appears in it as a major fucking character. So it's like it helps. It helps, but it's not required.
All right, I think I downloaded it already, but you know I don't have a fucking PS5 because I don't have the money for that shit just
I
yet.
bought the
but-
cross-gen version, so you should be able to use it through my account. You'll be fine.
All right, bet.
I own all of Life is Strange. I own all of them. Like you'll be fine.
Expect some gameplay on the channel. Holy shit!
Let's go.
Yeah, but like, bro, like said, like you know, like me and Joe, we were like this was like several hours long conversation multiple times about how good this.
Yeah, straight up.
Like,
Like
make a whole like review. I didn't watch it because I did plan to play it, but like, holy shit, I got a lot of shit. Well, not a lot of shit, but big games.
Yeah.
Big games I gotta play.
Yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima I gotta finish. God of War I gotta finish. This game I'm gonna finish. A lot of shit.
I guess me and Joe are gonna have to talk spoilers in the post show. But Joe, I reviewed Life is Strange: True Colors on my channel, so why don't you give your thoughts, your opinions, without going into spoilers
I
on here?
actually took some notes, and I am not on the complete opposite side of the spectrum from you, because I enjoyed the game, but I'm definitely not holding it as I'm not praising it as highly as you are. I mean, it's not a bad game at all. Like if you enjoy interactive story games, or you are already a fan of Life is Strange, this is a game that you should have already played. Like, get on it. If you haven't already played it, get on it. However, it does have some issues.
We will come to your house.
I mean, some of the good stuff, like the cast, like all the characters are great. Like there isn't a single, well, maybe one, but a single poorly written character in the entire game, which is weird. Not weird for a Life is Strange game, because I mean they tend to have pretty strong characters, but just the times. Like you look at any other game that isn't a Sony, mind you, it's not a Sony first party game. You look at them, you look at the story, look at the characters, you know, like something doesn't add up here. But for Life is Strange, True Colors, it's solid. The characters are great. The environments, visually appealing. Like they're eye candy, straight up. They're so
beautiful,
so good.
Did you have ray tracing turned on?
No, I actually didn't, because I didn't see it anywhere in my PC settings, even though I have an RTX enabled card. I didn't see it, so it is what it is.
I was playing the PS5. I had the ray tracing on, bro. I Oh, stop!
He was gushing.
Bro, I was sitting there in the dark. I had my LEDs off so I could fully like get the game. Cause I have a curved monitor and everything. I have my LEDs off. You know what I mean? And I have my shit on ray tracing because I think it runs at 30 frames per second regardless. So I was just like, I'll just cut it on. So
yeah, fair enough.
I was sitting there. I was like,
Gosh,
fantastic. It was fantastic. Keep going, Joe. Keep going.
I mean, something else of note that I enjoyed, the animations, dude. Holy shit, the animations are so good. They're massive improvement over the other Life is Strange games. Which, if this is anything to go off of for the remasters that are coming out in early 2022, then I'm excited. I'm excited to play them again.
That's exactly what I said verbatim, dude.
Oh. The art style or the art direction, beautiful, like solid. I there wasn't a moment where I stopped and just gathered, like looked at my surroundings and was like, holy shit, this game is beautiful. Like it's such a pretty game, and I haven't experienced a game of this degree, of this art style, in a very long time. It's very nice. The soundtrack, it's not my favorite, I will say, out of the other Life is Strange games, but it's still very good. The it had so many cute, like, because I can think of any other words, but like cute moments, like that would touch your heart. It's so good.
What I said, it's what I told you after we recorded that one podcast. How I felt.
Yeah.
My heart.
Yeah,
my soul. I don't gotta. You don't gotta say. I don't gotta say it, but you already know.
Yeah, I got you. But then it kind of ends there for all the good stuff for me. I mean, I say that like it wasn't a lot of good, because it is a lot of good. But one of the major problems I had with it is the power of empathy. It was confusing. It was inconsistent. Like, for example, in certain chapter where Alex is saving a character, their fear physically influences Alex's behavior. Like, it literally controls Alex. But then, like, that doesn't happen ever again. I guess it could show like a growth of her, like, gaining control over her powers, but it just kind of suddenly happened. It's like, oh hey, I can now control this. I control this power of empathy without really like saying anything. Which,
are you referring to chapter 4?
No, chapter 1. No, chapter chapter 1. You know, the scene with the thing below you. Without you know, I'm not trying to discuss spoilers.
Yes.
Yeah. Like that I wasn't trying to say any names because, you know, spoilers, but yeah, like that happens and then it never happens again. So I mean, okay, I guess. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but I can let it slide. Another issue that I had with it is that it's treated like a legacy Life is Strange game, and legacy I mean Life is Strange 1 and 2. Where it has episodic entries, and like I know that's what Life is Strange games are known for, but because of the episodes, it feels like all of the good stuff, all of the drama is pushed towards like the last like 15-20 minutes of each chapter, and everything gets resolved like almost right away in the next chapter, and you know, that goes on and on for the entire game. At least in my experience, that's how I found it. It kind of, in my opinion, it causes the narrative to suffer, because if you look at games like Detroit Become Human and Tacoma, they all have which are both interactive story games, they all have one overarching story. They all have what's up?
I agree.
Oh yeah,
saying, right?
Yeah. I mean, where it has an overarching story where, you know, it starts like it shows some conflict, or it shows some I don't know, something at the beginning of the game, and then it builds upon it. Life is Strange, True Colors, anyways, because you know it's what we're discussing. It's still it's still treated like an episodic game where if they said they wanted to get away from it, but then they also went ahead and did that exact same thing for this game, which I didn't understand. But you know, just my opinion. $60. I'm not sure if this game was worth $60. For perspective, I beat it in 8.7 hours. I checked on Steam the other day. I beat it in 8.7 hours, and that's not a bad thing. I don't judge a game by its length, but like almost 9 hours almost 9 hours worth of gameplay for $60 is kind of like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm rocking with it. Haven, like the central hub of the game, it was too small. It was just too small. I don't know. I felt like, you know, by the flower shop, if you try to go past there, it's like, oh, I should really focus on what's going on right now and try to solve the mystery. And then you just turn around. I was like, okay, I guess. All right, that's fine.
Good games do that. Holy shit.
Yeah, like they just turned you around. I was like, but I want to go over there, you know. But and I know that I said this, like the power was like the biggest problem that I had, but I think the biggest issue I have with the game is that the choices that you make don't mean anything. They don't matter, because at the end of the game, you're going to get the same result no matter what path you take. It's always the same events that play out. Sure, you know, the choices that you make, like before the end, they will change certain interactions with characters, or they will change how those characters feel about you, but one staple event is always going to happen, which plays into the ending of the game. So no matter what you do, it's it's the same ending, technically, no matter which choices you take. But even with that said, it's still a very good game. I enjoyed it, and I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Like I said earlier, if you're a Life is Strange fan or you like interactive story games, you should have already played it. Like, it's good. It's very good. But if you're not, you know, wait for a sale. Yeah, just wait for a sale and see if you like it. Those are my thoughts.
Interesting.
Thoughts with Joe. I rock with it.
I mean,
That was nice. That was a nice breather.
I don't know. It's just I don't know if like my expectations were just way too high. But I don't know. I just wasn't. I was expecting to get blown away, but I wasn't. And you know, that's not a bad thing. It's just expectations on my end.
Yeah, I totally was blown away. I didn't think it would be as good as I thought it was gonna be. I don't know. Like, I know that like a lot of people say that like with like narrative games, these like since like the dawn of time, your choices really don't matter. And it's like, you know, not every narrative game can have the budget of Detroit or be directed by a giant piece of shit like Detroit was. Sorry. Fuck David Cage. Fuck David Cage.
Okay.
Creepy and weird. But like I don't know. I feel like it kind of hit all the things. It did everything that I asked it to. It did a little bit more. Like obviously the game is fucking. It's gorgeous. Oh my god, It is mouth drippingly gorgeous, especially when you turn on ray tracing. I've put like I can actually check my playtime right now on PS5. If I go look, I've put in a decent amount of time. I've played through it like 4 times now. It's not very long, which is like a good thing for me because I felt like some of the other Life is Strange games were like way too fucking long.
I mean,
and they tended to drag at points. I think I think honestly, like your criticism of it, like not of it being like not worth it because it's like so short. I think it's like that's like the complete opposite of what I think because fucking the other Life is Strange games were released episodically, and as such, I feel like in order to justify their price and their release schedule, had to put more shit in there. And like on like replays, it's like, fuck me, can we just get past this already?
I mean, sure,
You know what I mean?
sure, but then you also got to consider the fact that probably the biggest, I'm not sure on this, but probably the biggest interactive story game, The Walking Dead, was also released during that time. And it was amazing.
I would not in any way call The Walking Dead the biggest one.
It's regarded as one of the best, if not the best.
Yeah, it's one of the best, but it's not one of the longest.
Oh no,
it's not
no,
incredibly.
it's not long, but I'm saying for the episodic release, it's I mean, I don't know, just.
Mind you, I've played Walking Dead. I played seasons 1 and 2 on the 360. I played seasons 1 and 2 on my PS4, and then I bought the definitive edition and played them all on my PS4. So,
Way to flex.
needless to say, the only company I think who truly mastered the pacing of an episodic release was Telltale, and they're fucking gone. So,
Yep, Telltale gone.
where's Wolf Among Us 2, motherfuckers? We need that shit. But besides the point. Like, I don't know. I feel like the other Life is Strange games, they just have so much shit in them that it kind of like makes replays like hard as fuck. Like like Life is Strange 1, for example, episode 2, where you're with Chloe, like the beginning to middle part of that episode feels like it takes so much longer than it actually does. Because it's like you got to do that annoying ass bottle puzzle, then you got to help Chloe shoot the bottles. Then you got to do the puzzle where you help her get her leg out of the train. It's like, fuck me. Not all this was needed. Not all of it was needed. And it's like, I kind of had that same criticism with Life is Strange 2, but that game took even longer to release because episodes kept getting delayed.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like now with Life is Strange True Colors, now that it's like a full complete package, and there's obviously the Steph DLC's coming, you know, they were able to sort of trim the fat a little, and that's what I like. It's just like I played through it 4 times in under a month, which is unheard of for any game ever. I played Persona 4 times, and I played that for the first time a year ago. So, you know what? It's like I prefer the brevity over the breathiness of the.
Okay.
I thought the soundtrack was good. I gotta shout out MXM Tune again because
God bless.
holy shit.
She's so good.
Those scenes where Alex is singing are so good. They're so fucking. Especially that scene in chapter 4, you know?
Oh, yep.
I was like, this is just like I know I made a lot of Persona 4 jokes before and after launch, but it's like that's just a Junes concert over again. Exactly what that is. All right. And it's like fucking. Oh, you didn't even touch on the romance options. What did you think about the romance options, dog?
Well, I mean, I at first I mentioned that the characters were great, which I mean I thought would kind of translate that, but no, you can't go wrong with either one. You can't go wrong. Ryan or Steph. So you can't go wrong.
I know you picked Steph on the first run.
Mm-hmm.
Did you pick Ryan on the second run?
I did.
I did that as well. I picked Ryan on the first one. I picked Steph on the second. Who is your favorite?
That's tough.
Yeah, come on, no.
No, because they're two completely different characters, and I love them both in different ways. So I genuinely do not have an answer.
Bro.
I know your answer. I know your.
Yeah, you know my answer. You know, but it's like I don't know. Like I agree with you that you cannot go wrong. Absolutely, because I played through both scenes, and you know, it's like yo. Let me tell you, my nigga. You saw, like, I uploaded that YouTube video. I put it unlisted, and you watched my raw reaction the first run through my first run through the game. That shit was funny as fuck. I was like, this is hilarious. Squad W, #1 victory royale. I was like, yo, this is great. But it's like I don't know. Like I agree with you that like you like them in different ways because the game seems to like them in different ways. Like the actual romance scene is like completely different for both characters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it's like where Ryan and Alex it's like their sort of explosion is focused purely on Haven, where Alex and Steph, their explosion is focused on the world at large. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm like, that's like good as fuck that the game acknowledges that they're two completely different people with completely different goals and shit in mind. And I'm like, all right, that's good stuff.
Good stuff.
You know? And it's fucking, like, I don't know, like, I think they're the best in the series by a long shot, because as much as I like Life is Strange 2's romance options, they were pretty underdeveloped.
Yeah.
Like, all I remember is there's Cassidy, and then there's that weird hippie guy, who I thought was kind of an asshole.
The weird hippie guy.
That's as much as he looks like remember like little Jacob from GTA 4? Imagine him, but he was like a white kid from the suburbs who started rapping on SoundCloud.
That's pretty accurate.
And then you have Cassidy, who's like a purple-haired Southern chick, and she speaks in a Southern drawl and plays guitar. I'm like, what's the fucking competition here? Obviously you pick her. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Life is Strange 1, where you have Warren, an actual character, and Chloe, an annoying bitch. And it's like,
bro,
like, Joe, I don't know if I've ever told you, I fucking hate Chloe, okay? Like, I fucking hate her.
I completely understand. I am right with you.
It's like, let me put it to you this way. I hate Chloe for an intensely personal reason, because Chloe reminds me of the person that I was in the first year after I lost my dad. And let me tell you, I was like a punk rock piece of shit. All right. I was out here wearing flannel shirts and baggy. Remember how I looked when I showed up in Florida?
Mm-hmm.
How I had like flannel shirts and baggy jeans and Timberlands and shit. How I looked like a total fucking loser. Yeah, that's Chloe's aesthetic. And I hate that. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, I understand that. I mean, my reason is not as deep as that. I just think that she's a horrible, like terrible person for Max. Like,
yeah,
no, ew.
Yeah,
Ew.
And then you replace that with Warren, the guy who's like the most relatable guy character in that game. It's like, yeah, bro, we've all been in the friend zone before. It's like, I was like, bro, that shit was free pussy.
I'm in there right now. Holy shit,
bro.
You'll make it out. I guarantee it.
We good, bro.
That shit was
from the friend.
But like, I think like the best thing that this game does with the romances is just all the little ways it can enforce them. Like all the little comments you can make that are like, holy shit, like that's great. Like when like the LARP in episode 3, if you tell Steph, if you give her that special answer, like if you read her feelings, then give the special answer, then walk out the store, and Alex says a wink, I'm like, that's character development right there in the smallest possible way that the other games didn't have. That's fantastic. Like it's just like, I feel like given the fact that they didn't have to bloat these games, they were able to pack the other moments with so much more flavor, make the game so much better. Like during the LARP, when it's like, oh my god, that's an ugly monster, and you can be like, actually, I think the monster's kind of cute. I'm like, that's what I'm here for. Is that kind of little itty bitty character, that little itty bitty characterization. That's what I'm here. And I think like. Let me ask, who did you think was because you mentioned that like all the characters were well written except for like maybe one. Who did you think that character was?
What do you think?
I don't know.
You will not be
Jed?
wrong. You will not be wrong.
Is it Jed? Because
no. Okay, maybe you were wrong. Fucking Diane.
I was.
Fucking despise Diane.
Oh, Diane? I didn't think she was written wrong. I just think that she was a bitch. She's a cold-hearted bitch. Why'd you think she was written wrong? She was written bad. Or she was written less well than the other one. I don't know how else.
I don't know. I just found her entire character to not be very interesting. Besides,
he does not
her
bitches.
Misogyny. No.
Women in my video games?
I just like her personality trait. Her one personality trait of being a cold-hearted bitch. I didn't really get that. Yeah,
I wouldn't call her exceptionally written, but it's like I just didn't like Diane, period. So just like there's that scene where it's like you're like trying to manipulate her into saying some shit.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, where like you're
the scene with the honey pot scene.
Yeah.
You know, First off, that was a funny ass scene. And it I think it hints that Diane's got some more shit going on. But I kind of didn't give enough of a shit about Diane in the first place because of the fact that she made that call to ever get me to be interested. So fuck Diane.
Fuck.
The moral story is fuck
Diane.
Diane. Who would you send over as the distraction? Let me ask.
I sent Ryan.
Dude, did you ever go back and see the other scene?
No, I actually didn't.
What? Oh my god, dude, you're missing out on the one thing that another characteristic of Diane that stands out, bro.
She's gay?
She's gay.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
Let's go. Never mind, I take it back.
It's like you send Ryan over there, and it's like Ryan's like, oh yeah, let me impress you with the local flora and fauna. And then Steph goes over there, and she starts schmoozing her up, and then Diane looks at Alex. She's like, Alex, on a scale of 1 to 10, how red am I right now? She's a total les, bro.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's just like it's there. You just gotta look for. Yeah, she's gay. And I was like, what? That's. I mean, we're all of us are attracted to Steph. Let's not get this twisted. Steph is insensely attractive. All right. First off, she wears a red hat, and anyone who wears red hats is sexy.
Yo, where's my
I wear a red hat.
Hold on.
So I wear a red beanie all the time. So.
I knew there was something about you. That first day that I seen you.
Joe, I wore a red hat every day through junior and senior year.
Yep.
That is true.
Fucking red beanie.
I still have my lucky hat with me. You gotta wear the red. You gotta shampoo and condition the hair, get it curly, put the red hat on halfway up so that the curls stick out the front.
That's exactly how you did it.
That's how you rock.
That's how you style your hats, boys.
Yeah, I have a fucking Third Strike beanie, where it's got the Street Fighter 3 logo on it. That's exactly how I do it. Just wear it halfway up, put the curls up the front. It's it's sagging in the back. It's perfect. Fucking yeah, man. Oh no, Steph is great, man. She's and I told you this when I was playing through the game for the second time, but when you pick where Steph should go on her music tour, and she mentions Heroes by David Bowie, I thought holy fuck, I have a Maximilian Dude level of manifesting shit exit. where Maximilian Dude started the Dan Hibiki legacy, a week before Dan Hibiki got revealed for Street Fighter 5 and shit. I'm I went on the podcast and I said, hey man, you know who's a cool Power Ranger? Adam Park as played by Johnny Young Bosch next week. Guess who's getting added to Power Rangers? Adam Park as played by Johnny Young Bosch. And I send Joe a video of fucking the ending of Life is Strange 1 with Heroes by David Bowie. Lo and behold, a month later, what the fuck do they mention in the game? I'm like a 5-head god. I'm playing 5D chess with time travel. I don't know.
You got an insider over at Square Enix?
Shit, I fucking hope so. They tell me all the new shit that Deck 9 is doing. They tell me that they're gonna make another Life is Strange game where all of the protagonists meet up and they have the X-Men.
I was literally about to say that. I was like, what the fuck is this, an X-Men?
I kind of as weird as that sounds, as dumb as that sounds, I kind of want that.
No,
He
thanks.
said no, I'm good.
It's fucking a bald guy shows up at the fucking fuck, what was their name? The Daniels residence. That was their name, Daniels? The mom's family from Life is Strange 2.
Hell if I remember.
The old white people. Yeah, they show up there. They're like, I'd like to talk to your adoptive son. I'd like to talk to your grandson. Ooh. Nick Fury shows up. You think you're the only one with powers like this? You got a lot to learn about the Avengers Initiative. Oh, that's just funny as fuck. I just like how this game exists in its own little space, and it tickles it tickles my fancy, and it ticks all the boxes of shit that I want. It's a game set in a small town, and it's about murders.
Holy shit!
I like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4. Diamond Does Not Crash. I like Persona.
Holy shit!
Fucking, I like Scooby Doo. Shit, sign me up. That's what I got.
What it is.
So transitioning from Life is Strange, I just now mentioned Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. And I've been playing a lot of that. I've been playing a lot of Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. Cedric, do you have Game Pass?
Do I have Game Pass for Xbox? I do not. Have not been on my Xbox in like a while.
You
Holy
should
shit.
get on Game Pass because Power Rangers Battle for the Grid is on. Granted, the one on Game Pass doesn't have any DLC, but it's still a solid fighting game. Like imagine Marvel versus Capcom, but instead of being Marvel and Capcom, it's Power Rangers. A lot of the guys they brought on the dev team, like the game launched and it was shit. It had like nothing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But like
Yeah.
after the game launched, they brought on a bunch of like old Marvel heads to come give feedback and workshop the gameplay and
I could
character.
help me, please.
And now, like straight up, it is just Marvel, but with Power Rangers characters. Like it is to the point where I can recreate my exact Marvel 2 team. It's great. They've
That's
got
it. Let me give you the formula, bro. Hold on.
yeah, on God, it is literally Marvel, but with Power Rangers and some extra added mechanics. And it's like it's got a lot of good shit from a lot of the best Power Rangers. Granted, there's some elements of it that that I wish were different. Like I wish they had more representation for certain series, but like it's a solid fighter. Honestly, it's a solid fighter.
Yeah,
And
I've kind of been ignoring my Xbox. Like, holy shit, I gotta get back
Oh,
on that.
dude. So you can hop on there. I'll teach you how to play it. It's good as fuck. It's simple as fuck. It's
Hell
really
yeah.
beginner friendly. Like Joe, you could probably get into Power Rangers and like probably do well. It's like it's really simple to understand, really beginner friendly.
Joe,
On
get the
God?
fuck on there. I'll fuck you up.
On
Yeah,
God?
like seriously, it's very like simple to understand. Like, where's my Xbox? I have my Xbox. Okay, so if I'm looking at my Xbox controller right now, you got your buttons. You got X, Y, B. Okay, there's an auto
Yeah.
combo off of each one of those. You spam X, you get an auto combo. You spam Y, you get an auto combo. Spam B, you get an auto combo. And it's like a 3v3 team based game, and you've got EX moves and supers. You've got fucking swapping. It's hot swap. You know, like a Marvel or like Dragon Ball type deal.
Oh, so you can't tag that. That was something I had to figure the hard way out in.
It's like the
when I
tag
was-
system is interesting in the way that like you can tag at the beginning or the end of an assist. So it's like you press left bumper on Xbox to tag or right bumper to tag one of your two supports, right?
Mhm.
So let's say I'm running the classic Mighty Morphin team. I got Tommy, I got Jason, I got Kimberly, right? Kimberly's assist is she comes in, jumps backwards, and shoots arrows, right? I can double
Right.
tap left bumper and hot swap to her immediately, or I can tap once, let her do the assist, and then when she hits the ground and right before she goes, I can tap L1, tap left bumper again, and now I'll be Kimberly. So you'll not only get the assist, but you'll get the tag. You know what I mean?
What am I thinking of that does that? It's not like a fight. I think does Storm do that? I feel like Storm does that.
I believe so.
Hmm.
It is literally the best Marvel that's ever existed, and it's like the whole roster's balanced. You just have to find the right team setup. It's genuinely amazing. I've never had a fighting game where I like instantly jump in and I'm instantly like, this is the best thing I've ever played. But it's like Power Rangers is great, and it's getting another season. They just dropped it like 3 days ago, I think. They just dropped Adam from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. They dropped him from the movie, so he's playing as the Black Ninja Ranger now, and he looks really cool. Ninjetti for life, homies. And Poisandra's going to show up, and then Rita Repulsa is going to show up, and those are going to be November, December. And I believe that might be the last season, but I hope not, because there's some other characters I want to see. Like I think like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, because it's so powerful, because it's so big, is overrepresented in that game. Because you could play as Jason, you could play as Tommy, you could play as Kimberly, you could play as Trini, but she's in like a mech suit, so she's like a grappler. You could play as Lord Zed and this new character Lord Draken, who's like Tommy but evil. And you could play as Goldar, and you're soon going to be playing as Adam and Rita. And it's like, wow, that's a lot of Mighty Morphin characters. When they only dropped 2 SPD characters in that game, and neither of them were permanent Power Rangers. It's like, what the hell? Where's fucking Jack, dog? The best Red Ranger. Where's he at? Nowhere to be found. But still, it's
Nigga
like
just straight up missing.
yeah, like I don't know, bro. Like you know Jack from SPD. He was the black dude.
What
I can't say I recall.
was the fucking last time I watched any Power Rangers? Holy shit.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
I'm out here
personally.
being-
Yeah.
Nah.
They got hella Power Rangers on Netflix. They got they got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on that shit. They got I believe Dino Fury. They got Ninja Steel, and they got Beast Morphers. Yeah, They got Dino Fury, Mighty Morphin, Ninja Steel, and Beast Morpher.
Okay. Fucking with it.
I don't know. I've been on that Power Rangers grind since I was like 6. So, you know what?
I was on it for a while. That kind of like forgot about it. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn.
It just kind of left at a weird time, I guess. I don't know. It was like at the time, like moving from Fort Lauderdale to Tampa. And
Yeah.
I had other shit on my mind. Holy shit.
Yeah, man. That's how it be. We moving
I had
places.
to abandon all of my elementary friends and shit, bro. Sad.
You had to become a fucking JRPG protagonist, is what you did.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, that's what moving feels like, honestly. That's why Persona games are so tight. It's because it captures that feeling of like being like in like an unfamiliar place and making friends and shit. I mean, shit, I got 2 members of my JRPG party sitting in me with this podcast right now. Hey,
Jeez.
shit. Shit. I don't know. Like, it's great. It's good as fuck. And I think you niggas should get into it because it's not that hard. Like the only fighting game I've been playing consistently is like Virtua Fighter, and it's been like that for like 2 years now. So, you know what? Gotta switch it up at some point.
I mean, it's something.
I've only been playing fighters and Tekken consistently.
What's up, Joe?
No. I was just gonna follow up and say that I never forgot about Power Rangers. I just never, I don't know, never followed it. Like after I don't know, just after I stopped watching TV, because like I don't remember exactly when it was. I just don't watch TV anymore. I just stopped watching TV.
Yeah.
When I stopped watching TV,
Yeah.
I forgot about everything else, like in Power Rangers included. So that's I don't know. That's why.
Fucking
Cable TV stopped being the wave years ago.
Honest, bro.
By the way,
I don't know. For me, it was
I
like
remember I was watching there was one time I was watching like was it AFV, America's Funniest Videos and shit. I was like, man, this shit is trash. It's like, dog, this is not funny, bro.
like, it's not great.
It was like for me, it was like 2013 when we got Netflix that I realized like, yo, cable TV's trash. Like I used to like watch cable TV. Like I used to be tuning in at the certain points to like watch shit. You know, I was like one of them niggas.
Mhm.
I was watching
yeah.
Toonami whenever Toonami came on. I was watching like Dragon Ball and Bleach. Like I was watching like fucking like I was like home from school. I was watching like fucking Cheaters. And I was watching Steve Wilkos and shit.
Watching fucking regular show, the fucking regular show specials and shit, bro.
Yo, regular show. Remember when that shit came out? Nigga, I was in the 4th grade. I was like, yo, we were all at school quoting regular show, like for like a solid E.
What?
Shit.
You're fired. Like regular show was the hotness, bro. It was like weird. Like I feel like as time went on, like what? How do I put? See, when you're children growing up in America, you tend to gender things a lot.
Mhm.
You know, you put certain things into certain slots, like boys like this, girls like that type deal. Then you grow up and realize that concept is stupid and doesn't matter. You know what I mean? But it's like, for me to accurately describe it, I'm about to say I kind of have to do that. So to all of our NB listeners out there, I'm sorry, I have to do it. But
It be like that when it be like that.
I have to in order to make my points. Like it felt like all the dudes were watching like regular show and all of the fucking the girls were watching like Adventure Time. That's how it felt.
For real? Really?
That's how it was for me.
Oh, okay.
Adventure Time was kind of the shit at my place.
Yeah,
so I don't know what
same.
you be.
Adventure Time was awesome, and like the first, like when it first dropped, Adventure Time was like the shit, and then I stopped watching it, and then it became like a Tumblr show.
I feel like Adventure Time was really good at my school, but just like regular show just overpowered it. Like holy shit.
Absolutely. Regular show was just that shit, I guess. It was just that. It was just that shit.
It was the staple.
I don't know about y'all, but Gumball.
Gumball.
Yo,
okay,
Gumball was like that shit.
I remember when it.
Gumball was just out of being in my.
Yeah. I get.
Dude, I
that.
don't know, man. It's just like I every time I watch it, I'm like, this has always been good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never had a bad time watching.
When I was.
Not to say that I've had bad times watching like other ones, but Gumball is just consistently good.
When I was growing up,
Yeah,
I fucking remember all those shows were coming out like relatively within like a few years of each other, And Gumball was just one of those where I just kind of pushed it aside. I didn't really care for it until I came back to it. Like after I'd grown up, I was like, shit, this was good.
Gumball is like fire.
I stopped being one of those niggas who watches like cartoons. Like I say this shit like I don't still watch like dumb shit. Like I still watch Power Rangers, nigga. You know, but there's like people on YouTube who are like obsessed over like cartoons and shit, and I'm just like, bro, what are you doing?
I will never.
Like maybe it's like that like archaic ass mindset that I have when it comes to specifically cartoons that are like specifically made for children. You know what I mean?
The fucking Ladybug one.
What are you talking about?
What I'm talking about? Dude.
You're talking about the really.
It's like the adventures. Hang on, let me fucking pull this shit up. Let me, because once I send you a picture, you know,
hold on.
You know what I'm gonna be talking about as soon as I send you a picture.
Ladybug cartoon.
Miraculous. The
this
Tales of
bitch?
Ladybug and Cat Noir.
The bitch with the blue hair.
Yes. Like, it's one of those shows that I had no idea existed until my baby sister watched
I'm gonna be honest,
it.
Joe.
Huh?
This looks like LT Grave but gender swapped.
Bro.
LT Grave. Adventures of Manny Rivera.
Why you gotta do him like that?
Son of the legendary superhero White Pantera. Grandson of the legendary supervillain Puma Logo.
This fucking shit.
Yo, I had to. This is what the fuck about this? What is
I didn't know that it was a thing until my baby sister watched it, and then I went on TikTok.
What is that?
And then I went on TikTok. There's just some chronically online kids that need to be put down.
Chronically online. Get the fuck outside, please.
Dude, I don't know. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it.
Dude, punishments have changed over the years. I remember back in the days when you was outside all fucking day, your mom's outside with a fucking chonkler in her hand, bro. Like, bring your bitch ass back inside, bro. And now it's like, you take your ass outside.
Yeah.
Now that I see it, oh my god. Now that I see
I'm
it.
telling you.
fucking nah, hold up. This isn't even the one that I want. Where's the one bitch he was like fucking that was like a cat villain?
By the way,
here we go.
By the way, I watched Terrace House for the first time. I don't know why I put it off.
Did you watch? Which season did you watch?
Only the first. The first. I haven't finished
What you
it.
think? What you think?
Oh my god, I can't believe
that
I skipped out on it. I can't believe that it took me this long to get around to it, because I know that you mentioned it before. Like when the podcast was first starting out. But dude, I can't believe that I didn't get to watching it like immediately. It's so good.
I know.
Like,
it is the antithesis of American reality TV, where American reality TV is like hyper produced and like hyper like in your face. Mm-hmm. This shit is like calm, and instead of drama being from like Gordon Ramsay, it's bland. You call this pasta. It's shit. You know.
Yeah.
No, that's in the freezer. Like, instead of being that, it's just like, bro, you said something that kind of made me uncomfortable, and now our relationship is awkward. And it's like, yo, that's great. Like that's what I'm looking for.
Actually,
it's like a vibe.
Authentic? What? I don't believe you.
And it's like honestly, like seasons, the middle, because they're on American Netflix. There are 4 seasons. There's Boys and Girls in the City. There's Aloha State. There's the 2018-2019 season. I forget what it's called. And then there's 2019-2020 where they're back in Tokyo.
Okay.
And the middle 2 seasons aren't as strong for me. Like the one where there's the fuck, I gotta look this shit. Because I know the Boys and Girls in the City is set in Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
The second season is set in Hawaii.
Okay, that's cool.
This is purely the American version too. This is purely the American version. The third season set in Nagano, and then the last season, the most recent one, was set in Tokyo, and the show got canceled.
That's unfortunate.
It got canceled because of one of the cast members killed herself.
Oh, damn.
Because she was getting straight cyberbullied by all of Japan.
That's not cool. What the fuck?
I don't know if they're ever gonna make another one, But like, if you really go out and read, like, here's the thing, right? I hate to burst your fucking bubble, okay, but Terrace House, there's a slight element of kayfabe to it, okay?
Why do you say that?
Like it is real, but it is slightly produced.
I mean, okay,
You know what I mean?
I can see that. I can see that.
And the problem is that you had essentially an entire nation forget that kayfabe is real and treat the shit that happened on the show like it was actually happening.
Mm-hmm.
And that caused a person to kill herself because everybody forgot, hey, like, as real as this is, as close to reality as this show is, some of it is made for the cameras. Some of this drama is for entertainment purposes. And that's what her mom said. It was really unfortunate because the cast member who lost her life, she was like a pro wrestler. And I was like really invested in her story, in her side arc. And I was like, what the fuck, Japan? Like, y'all really fucking out here doing this shit. And it's like I'm laughing now because I really don't know any other way to process this, but it's like a massive group of internet niggas couldn't distinguish reality. And it's not like a trolling situation. It's not like a trolling situation. It's not like, oh, this was a dedicated group of trolls. No, this was straight up all of the Japanese fans.
That's
and I'm
so
like,
fucked.
That's damn, bro.
Fuck.
Damn. Now I'm
It's like just like enjoy the vibe while you can.
Now I'm like, do I want to watch the show?
You should. There are some strong elements. Like I said, the middle two seasons aren't as strong, but there are still some incredibly good stories. Like, if I had to rank them, I would rank it as season one. Again, being purely American. Boys and Girls in the City is the best one. The one where they were in Hawaii, most of the cast wasn't even Japanese, and they were all like American as fuck. It really threw off the whole vibe of the show.
Yeah, that's weird. That's odd.
Especially towards the end. They really started like fighting, like straight up.
Squaring up, what?
Chill out. Like, chill out. Like, genuinely. They were playing
Okay, so you're saying
like wait, did you finish season one, Joe?
No, I haven't.
It's good as fuck. And like, it's like season 3 is kind of long.
Miss it, bro, please.
Yeah, it's like, just wrap this shit up now. You know, but it's like, I think like you should watch. I think Cedric, you're looking for some like absolutely chill vibes because it's not a very bombastic show at all. It's the most chill shit you'll ever watch.
For sure.
Give it a shot. It's like it's good as fuck. It's like we watch like American reality TV and like you kind of lose like reality. There's no reality. There's just a little bit less than reality, as opposed to like American. It's one of my favorite shows.
So are there?
I only discovered it because Nick Robinson mentioned it in the video, and I was like,
You've mentioned him before.
What the fuck is this? Yeah, do you not watch his videos?
No, I don't. Wait, hold on,
dude. He's got like a million subs, bro.
On YouTube. Because you've mentioned.
Dude, he's one of the best YouTubers. Like,
I mentioned the name before. I just don't know from what.
He was the guy that made that whole video about the reality behind the fucking Domino's Pizza Scott commercial.
I have not watched that. Oh, okay. He made the fucking.
Wait.
He made the fucking the McDonald's DS game. Okay, or that video. He made
that was him.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's the one that I watched.
He also did Domino's Pizza Scott. That's where I found him because I was like, because like I love the Scott from Domino's Pizza featuring Hatsune Miku video. That's one of my favorite videos ever. Like, I remember that video's fucking funny, and so I was like, I remember like going down like a rabbit hole of like all these meme minutes, and then I see like, oh yeah, here's the truth behind the Domino's Pizza Scott ad, and I'm like, what? And like it was like a really interesting and heartfelt video. I was like, that's great. He did one about Monkey Ball. Like he was one of the guys at the forefront clamoring for Monkey Ball to get brought back.
Hey, that's good. That's good.
I gotta show respect where respect is due. And he came out with the fucking heat with his Monkey Ball video, where he went to Sega headquarters and shit.
What? Pause. This man
it seems like
Sega
all of the time. Like it's kind of a meme, but it's like every time this nigga has like a problem, he like goes to Japan. He goes straight to Japan to solve it. It's like, what? What's going on here, buddy?
Knocking on the front door like, hey
this
yo,
man has
hey yo.
all the funding in the world to just go to Japan whenever he wants. He's like, I have an inconvenience that I need to solve. It's time to go to Japan.
It's like I've got a question about an obscure Japanese game, so I went to Japan to solve. That's exactly what he does it all the time. It's really fun.
Yeah.
Hasn't been able to do it because of COVID, obviously, but
Right. Yeah.
like just out of left field. You know what? I kind of want to go back and play.
What up?
I don't want to go play Jet Set.
Nigga, oh my fucking god. I was literally just thinking that earlier today. Shut up.
I guarantee I was
fucking
thinking it for
mouth.
different reasons than you were.
Oh. Well, I mean, the reason I had it freshly in my mind is because of Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. I remember that
Bomb
existed.
Rush Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Contender for the longest fucking game title ever.
It's supposed to be a Jet Set Radio revival.
Yeah.
And
I know
it
about that
looks
game.
Very good. It looks very interesting. That's the reason why I had it freshly in my head. And I was like, shit, I want to go play JSR now. But what are your reasons then?
Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer JSR or JSRF?
Probably his first one. Just
I'm the opposite. I
vanilla
prefer the second one because I
Jet
feel
Set
like it has
Radio.
like better controls.
Okay, I get that. I understand.
Cedric, have you ever played Jet Set Radio?
I have not.
Aw, dude, they're great.
Please.
Fantastic. Funky, fresh beats. All right.
If you're
As much of a
gonna
as
go
Hideki
play-
Naganuma is,
What's up?
there's no denying the strength of those soundtracks.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like I said that shit on my story when I was playing Lost Judgment. It's like when you first get the skateboard, they're playing like it literally sounds like a Jet Set Radio track. I was like, yo, that's a funky fresh beat. And so I got this playlist. Sometimes I'll be in Lost Judgment and I'm just like, you know what? Let's go have some fun. Let's go skate around. And I'll put on my playlist. And it's like half the playlist is just Hideki Naganuma, Sega Sound Team. Hideki Naganuma, Sega Sound Team. I'd be in there grinding on the rails. Understand. Like it's just great. Like I love Jet Set Radio. Some of the best, like what is the word for like skateboard like sports games? Like what's the word for that? Like some of the best fluid. It's like very fluid. I don't know how to describe it. Then you pair that with the fucking sexually delicious soundtrack composed by the Funky Uncle, the CEO of Funky Fresh, Hideki Naganuma. And I'm just like, it's just perfect. Honestly.
Have they re-released JSR in future?
I think you can play it on your Xbox.
Okay.
Like I was thinking about it because I believe you can play JSR and JSR Future on your Xbox. They put Crazy Taxi on there. They took out all the music. They put Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 on there for some reason.
Oh, that's what this game is.
Are you looking it up?
Yeah, they put. I think they also put Jet Set Radio on there. They put Daytona USA on that shit too.
I played this game before at a friend's house, so that's why I didn't remember it.
Yeah, that's
Because
great.
I remember that song that you just did. I think it was like The Concept of Love or
The
something.
concept of love. That's
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember that song. That's. I was like, yo, hold on, what is that?
understand the concept of love. That shit smacks, nigga. It fucking goes.
Thanks, bro. Oh my
Slap my
god.
mama.
Yeah, dude, Naganuma. He's made music for like Sonic Rush. I think he did a fighting game like Lethal League. I think he did that one. He's good as fuck, bro. He's one of my favorite composers. Japan just be cranking out good composers. Yoko Shimomura. I think he hopped on a track with Yoko Shimomura at one.
Sonic, random tangent. I just fucking love Sonic music. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Tell 'em.
it's great.
Tell 'em.
You know they have.
Oh
You know
my
on the
God.
Sega Sound Team, on the Sega Sound Team Spotify, they have like a bunch of Sonic music on that shit.
God,
Bro, yeah, I'm about to check that shit out. I'm just rolling around at the speed.
They got
of
Sonic
sound.
Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 soundtrack. Hold on, let me put this shit in the group chat. Fuck it.
Oh my god, dude, Sonic just has such bangers, bro. I remember playing Sonic Colors as a kid. They had some bangers on there. Sonic Adventure 2 bangers on there. Just,
Stars, bruh.
just
All right. I put the link in the Discord so you guys can save it. Yes, the profile picture is Kazuma Kiryu. I did not make that. How it is.
I totally didn't make this playlist.
But let me go through all of this. It's a long ass list. Let me scroll through all of their shit. They got Sonic Runners. They got all of the Yakuza music, like all of it, except for the music that was licensed. Billy Hatcher, Ali King, Shining Force Neo, Shining Tears, House of the Dead 4, Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic Riders, Sonic 06, Shining Force, Shining Wind, Super Hang On, Galaxy Force 2, Fantasy Star Universe and Fantasy Star Zero,
Supersonic Racing, yo.
Alex Kidd, Puyo Puyo 7, Sonic Freerider, Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes, Sonic CD, Gunblade, and New York and LA, Sonic Generations, Sonic 4, Episodes 1 and 2 soundtrack, fucking Jet Set Radio Future, Border Break, Union and Airburst, Knight's Journey of Dreams, Knight's Into Dreams, Space Harrier 2, Virtual. They got all the Virtual Fighter soundtracks. This shit was wild to me. They've got all of the Virtual Fighter, like just straight up.
Just every single one.
Yeah, literally. Virtual Fighter 1, 2, 3, 4, and Evo. 4. They got 4 and 4 Evo. They got Virtual Fighter 5, Virtual Fighter 5R, and Virtual Fighter 5 Final. Great. All the Yakuza music, Fantasy Zone, Shining Force, Outrun, Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed, Sonic R. Fuck me, it's a lot of music, dude.
A lot of fucking music.
Skies of Arcadia. They got a Sega sound collection with like a bunch of random.
Sega just go crazy with the soundtracks. For all
Sega does what Nintendo don't. They also got the Shenmue music and Judge Eyes and Lost Judgment.
God.
Like Sega just I just love Sega. I don't know. Like I feel like people shit on a lot of the 3D Sonic games for no fucking reason. If I have to hear another IGN nigga say Sonic had a rough transition into 3D, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Okay. And it's like Sega was always pumping out heat. They pumped out like they pumped out the first Yakuza. They pumped out fucking Fantasy Zone. They pumped out Super Outrun. They pumped out Virtua Fighter. You know what I mean? Like Sega has just been at the top. For me.
I don't know if y'all played Sonic and the Secret Rings. It was a game on the Wii.
Oh my fucking god!
Controls are a little wonky, but the fucking music on that game, Sonic and the Secret fucking Rings, there is no skips. The menu music is not a skip, bro. Everything is so fire, bro. The credits, you're not skipping that shit, bro. The music is playing. So that game in specific made me really appreciate Sonic music because, dog. It's not like a frequent thing, but like when the menu music slaps, that's how you know. That's a good sign.
That's how you know.
I want to take you for a ride. Anyway,
that's a good sign, bro.
Yeah, actually,
you're in for something special.
I've never hated a Sonic soundtrack, like genuinely.
Honest, bro.
Like bro, like I was listening to fucking the Sonic Heroes music, you know, and like I have not played Sonic Heroes since I was a child. Okay. So tell me why I popped up the Sonic Heroes soundtrack and I listened to the song from this first stage and I recited that shit perfectly. I was like, how?
That's the effect.
How do you stay in my brain? All these, like, oh my god, like this shit's great. Like, I don't know. It's like fucking Sonic. Sonic is underrated as fuck these days.
Seriously.
Like I know Sonic has like a reputation where Sonic fans are like a bunch of fucking DeviantArt niggas who post like Sonic inflation.
Weirdos.
You guys hear about how the Sonic fans printed a bunch of money and inflated the value of the dollar? Go look up Sonic inflation on Google right now. But it's like it's like this Sonic has a reputation. All of his fans are like jacking off, and it's like, nah, bro. I just like the games. Like I just been trying to like, I don't know. Like I just been a fan of Sonic for years, and it has nothing to do with the creepy internet shit. Like,
yeah, I'm a fan of the 2D era. I'm a fan of the 3D era. Like,
absolutely.
Bro.
Sonic 3D Sonic games are under fucking rated.
Shit, dude.
Y'all remember the popular quote, Sonic Heroes was always good. Y'all niggas was just hating. And it's like, yeah. Sonic Unleashed was fire. Sonic Colors was fire. Contrary to what niggas who are playing the Switch version will tell you.
Speaking of Sonic Heroes,
yeah, dude.
You know what song is always brought up, but then people disregard the game for? Fucking Sonic Heroes and What I'm Made Of.
That song fucking bangs, dog.
Me. Try to drink my energy.
Yeah.
Let me show you just what I'm made of. It's like that song goes so hard, but then people disrespect the game. I'm like,
oh fuck!
Why?
How did I not talk about this? Holy shit! How did I not mention this? Fuck. Okay, so we're talking about Sonic right now, right? I totally forgot to mention that Sonic the Fighters is in Lost Judgment.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
The fighting game. You know, it's weird. I feel like Sonic the Fighters is a good idea, but it came out at the wrong time.
Okay, elaborate. Because I mean, I remember playing it like twice, and I don't remember like anything about it. So refresh my memory. on
Okay,
that
so
then.
here's Sonic the Fighters, right? It's a
I knew of a
3D
Sonic fighting game, but let me
I'll
see.
send you guys the cover art. I believe this is all the characters. So Sonic the Fighters is a 3D Sonic fighting game based mostly on like Virtua Fighter. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it is cool in concept with a soundtrack also composed by Takanobu Mitsuyoshi. Just letting you know, Joe.
God, yes.
Let's go.
After last week's post, after the post show, it was built mostly in the same engine as Fighting Vipers. I don't know if you've ever played Fighting Vipers, but it's like it's similar to Virtua Fighter. It's great. Fighting Vipers. Let me put a picture of this character in the chat, Joe, just to let you know how hard Sega was pulling was ripping these niggas off. Where is this shit at? Here we go. Here's look at Bond from Fighting. Look at this. Go ahead. Look at the character on the right. Yeah, you see him, Cedric?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, that guy. I don't know anybody who looks like that.
I mean, I think I might have
But-
an idea from this guy named, I don't know, like Jonathan's Weird Journey. I'm not sure, but
Sonic the Fighters is a fighting game based on Fighting Vipers, developed by Sega AM2, development led by Yu Suzuki, the guy who made Virtua Fighter and Shenmue. All right. And it's really weird in the fact that the gameplay is kind of not exactly the most fluid, where here's the full roster, okay? You have Sonic, you have Tails, you have Knuckles. Pretty solid so far.
mm,
You got Amy, you got Espio the Chameleon, and the name recognition stops. Okay.
Oh,
Then you
fuck.
got Fang the
Exactly,
Sniper, Bark the Polar Bear, Bean the Dynamite, and Honey the Cat. Mind you,
What the fuck is Vector, bro?
yeah, I'm saying it came out at the wrong time. You see how Amy looks? That's not how Amy looks anymore. She looks like different,
yeah, a lot different.
you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, I think that Sonic the Fighters could have been a solid title if it would have released on like the PS3, like after Sonic Adventure 2 at least. Because let me tell you, man, Sonic and Shadow as the Ryu and Ken, as the Goku and Vegeta of this shit would have snapped. That would have snapped. You can have Dr. Eggman and Robo Sonic, and you know, but you have to like you can't like they're not on the base. And it's like if we could have got a Sonic game with fucking Vector, with Charmy, with Rouge and Shadow, you know what I mean? Like that would have gone hard, like on go.
Yeah.
Drop that shit on the PS3. The soundtrack probably would have banged. Like after it was Silver too. That shit would have gone. Give me a 3v3 Sonic Tag Fighting. Sonic Fighters with a Z.
Please.
Sonic the Fighters, but with the Z. Drop it on
my God.
So
PS4,
original.
PS5, PC, Xbox Series S, and Xbox One.
Say, do what you gotta do. I'm getting it.
Shit, Sega, hit me up. Y'all emailed me before asking me for like an interview. You know, hit my email box up. Y'all already know I exist, so I'd be willing to be the lead developer, the lead director on Sonic the Fighters 2, Sonic Fighters Z. Okay, I got you. Don't even pay me. Fuck it. So just for name recognition. Just pay me an exposure. I don't know. It's just like it's odd as fuck. It's odd as fuck. Like I feel like the 2D Sonic art style doesn't fit fighting games.
Yeah. And I'm only agreeing
like-
so hard because of the fact that it doesn't. Like it doesn't fit it whatsoever. It would not fit a fighting game whatsoever.
Like there's like fighting games with like weird art styles, like Them's Fighting Herds, you know,
What the hell, what?
which is like Skullgirls cross My Little Pony.
Oh right, yeah. You
said,
know,
"Oh,
damn."
okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
Yeah, like Them's Fighting Herds. Like there are fighting games with unconventional art styles, you know. But like this, it just doesn't fit. Like there's like it just like 2D Sonic characters, they're just too cute. It's like if you made Care Bears the fighting game. Like what? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm taking that shit to Evo. No, I'm kidding.
Evil World Champion.
It's Marvel versus Capcom cross Care Bears. Let me get my team of like Bedtime Bear. Okay. Okay. In that shit. It's just like weird. It's just like it doesn't fit. It's like a concept that's a little too ahead of its time. Sounds a lot like Sega in the late 90s on. Like if this was like a Dreamcast title that came out like as like a like after Sonic Adventure 2, if the Dreamcast had survived a little longer, this game probably would be fondly remembered. Okay, but it's not because the characters are weird. Like the only characters I think in this game that look good are Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails, and like everybody else kind of looks like iffy as shit. And maybe Espio. Espio looks cool, but that's because Espio is generally cool.
True.
It's like if this game was like a PS2 title, had the Sonic Heroes fighter, that would have been. Now, and then you could put in shit from like Sonic Unleashed. You have like where's the werehog or whatever fuck from Sonic Unleashed in this potential sequel that's not going to happen. You know,
In this hypothetical world.
put in like a secret character. Have like I from Monkey Balls like a secret character. There you go.
Shit.
Like make it work.
Let's make it work.
But I'm the CEO of good ideas. Like
The CEO of good ideas. I'm here for it.
yeah. Like Sega made a lot of fighting games that they just don't make nothing no more. Y'all ever heard of Fighters Mega Mix?
No.
Okay. So Sega released a lot of games on the Sega Saturn, right? And so Fighters Mega Mix was essentially a dream match game for Sega franchises in the 90s. Like it had all the characters from Virtua Fighter 2 and Fighting Vipers, a couple characters from Sonic the Fighters, and then you could play as the car from Daytona USA and like a giant meat. Like it's
Nice.
Fighters Mega Mix is weird. And they need to make another like I feel like they need to make another one because now there are like Sega has many cooler franchises. Like imagine if like Ryo from Shenmue, Akira from Virtua Fighter, Sonic the Hedgehog, Axel from Streets of Rage, and like Kiryu and I and like Bayonetta all met up to fight. Like that'd be a cool game.
Sega Smash. Let's get it.
Sega All-Stars Fighters Mega Mix. You gotta just make another Sega fighting game, and it would bang hard, and it would sell because it's weird. And that's what made Fighters Mega Mix so cool, is because it was weird. Like you have a car fighting Tokyo from fucking Fighting Vipers, and then you can have him fight Akira from Virtua Fighter, and then it's like, what the fuck is this?
What is going on,
exactly.
bro?
What the fuck is happening?
Fuck, you could throw in some Shin Megami Tensei characters in there because Sega publishes those. There you go. Looking cool, Joker. It's like, I don't know. I think like Sega's sitting on a lot of money here. Y'all can keep making money from Yakuza and Sonic, or y'all can like hire me and I'll carry your brand for you. Don't worry.
You know, I know that this is like completely off topic. It's not completely off topic because you brought up SMT, right? And I thought of JRPGs. Tales of Arise. Have you guys any interest in that game?
Tales of Arise?
It's Tales of Arise. I've seen trailers for this.
I have
Give me
personally
one
not played it myself, so I'm not going to discuss it whatsoever. But it has officially, it is now officially the most played JRPG on Steam. Hey,
While I'm looking at it, I can see why.
publishers, maybe take this as a sign to release your games on PC.
You know,
what a
Sega's trying to do that, and it almost cost them Yakuza, and almost cost them Judgment. They tried that. So, like, you know how Persona 4 Golden launched on Steam last year? So Sega took that as an opportunity to start releasing more of their games. They dropped all of the Yakuza games on Steam. And they all sold like fucking hotcakes.
Who would have guessed?
They tried to drop Judgment on Steam. They got pushback from Takuya Kimura, who plays Yagami. They got pushback from his talent agency because they didn't want people modding the game and changing how he looked.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
And so, should Judgment release on Steam, there will never be another Judgment game ever. And as cool as it is to see a lot of Japanese games get dropped on Steam and get like hella numbers, you know, I'm a little concerned. This game looks like Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest had a child.
That's pretty close. I mean, if you've never played any Tales of games, that's pretty much what it is.
I haven't. I've never played the Tales series.
They're pretty solid.
It's one of those Japanese series that I want to play, but I haven't. Like I want to play I want to emulate Kentaro Miura and play Idolmaster, but I haven't.
Idolmaster. It's a name I haven't heard in
This
years.
is just in the world.
Literally, like what?
Yeah, it's just like this. It's like this, man. It's like it's one of those long running series. It's like Fate essentially, where it's like there's a lot of shit there, and it's like daunting to look at.
Fuck
Yeah,
Not
Fate,
advanced,
dude.
what the hell am I
Jesus.
looking at, dude?
Yeah, essentially. Like I know niggas. Like I remember my friend tried to convince me that Fate was the most complicated shit on the planet. Like nigga, you've never played Metal Gear Solid before, don't I wanna hear it.
Please. Have you ever tried explaining D4C? God, I don't think you have.
Did he put himself in between the door and the two sides of the door? Like, is that why he's not fat anymore? Like what? It's weird. It's like I don't know. It's like Fate. Just like it's the Tales of games. Like because they've been running for so long, it's like what the fuck, man? Like where do I go? Where do I start?
Like, bro, people say One Piece is too long. Like,
Okay,
Come on, no.
no, shut up. Shut up.
One Piece is too fucking long. Okay. My
Dude, I
grandkids will
remember-
be reading One Piece.
dog, I fucking like, I don't know if I told y'all about the fucking 3-month endeavor of me just straight up only watching One Piece. For,
No.
Are you
Holy
okay?
shit.
Is everything alright at home?
dude, I have not. I've stepped back from anime as like a whole after getting to the Wano arc. I've just stepped back from anime as a genre because like it burned me out. It burned me out. I like the series, but god damn, after 3 months, like consistently, no breaks. bro.
Wait, you're
like,
reading it or watching it?
10 to like 15 episodes a day, bro. Like,
Oh my
and
God.
like, and like,
Holy fuck! What's the hour count on that? Hold on. How long are One Piece episodes? Like 30 minutes?
they're like during regular time, like 20
23
ish minutes, not including the intro and outro.
20 minutes times 50.
And
This
not-
nigga's
not-
watching 300 minutes of One Piece per day.
Yes,
That is 5 hours of One Piece a day. Holy shit.
Okay,
Cedric, how was your visit at the mental asylum you had to check yourself into after you finished it?
just like the later series when it really started like settling, like they are scratching these episodes that I watched. I skipped the filler, of course, but like the not filler is still holy shit. Like in the anime, I know it's better in the manga, but like there's even more shit in the manga. But like in the anime, like you'd get to like let's compare it from anime to manga, right? An episode is like a page and a half of a manga chapter.
no.
When you get to like the later series, bro, it was bad,
no.
dude. Like,
Jesus
Like,
Lord. That's worse than Dragon Ball Z. And Dragon Ball Z had niggas screaming for like 3 episodes.
Oh, no.
I remember watching Kai like when I was fucking younger on I think it was like something on the
Nicktoons.
CW. Like,
Oh, I thought it was Nicktoons. Kai was on Nicktoons and shit.
yeah, Kai is on a lot of shit actually. Yeah, it was like if you like watch the CW like fucking 6 in the morning, it'd be playing. I don't know why I was up at 6 in the morning at that age, but I was because I don't know.
Cool.
But yeah, I remember like it got to the Cell saga just right about when Goku was right about to fight Cell. It restarted the entire series.
Damn. Jesus. They used to do that shit with the original run of Dragon Ball Z before they got the rights to make more episodes.
Yeah, dude.
It was like the,
I almost drop kicked my television,
the-
bro. I was like,
It was
yo.
like you had the Ocean dub with Peter Calamus in them, aka the voice of Rolf, you know, and then like they stopped producing episodes for that shit, and they would just repeat all the way up to like midway through Namek, and then stop, and just restart from the Saiyan saga, and
Yeah,
it's
that
like
shit-
Jesus.
I almost drop kicked my television, bro. Like next Saturday, it was like next Saturday, Goku's gonna face off against the Cell for the fate of the world, and then the next day is just some Raditz pulling up to the fucking. Yep.
Hong Kong. Hey guys, I'm here to kidnap your son.
They pulled the devious link, bro.
I just pulled the most devious link I kidnapped my nephew.
Random fucking NBA young boy.
Oh hell no! You like dick? You want to know, bitch?
Oh my god, dude! Fucking, I'm glad that DBZ got Akai. Where they cut out all the filler and shit from the fights. I wonder if they're gonna do that with any other, where any other company's gonna be like, hey, let's re-release this anime, but without all the bullshit. Like, remember, Naruto had a whole season of filler. Like, I read the manga, right? Like my primary experience with Naruto has been through the manga. I own all the volumes, literally sitting over there in a long box. And it's like, I got to start the anime, and I was like, man, there sure is a lot of filler. I wonder why there's a whole extra season. Oh, it's just filler? What the fuck? Then you get to Naruto Shippuden, and then it's like just even more anime bullshit. Gotta have the bathhouse episode, guys.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah.
This is the shit that I'm here for? No, I want to see the fucking fight between Sasuke and Itachi that lasts like a volume and a half in the manga and is now like 50 episodes. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, I don't know.
My God, dude.
Like, as much as I love anime, there's a lot of bullshit about it.
Yeah, as much as I like anime, like One Piece actually left a sour taste in my mouth. Just because of how slow everything went. Like, oh my god.
Shit's been going on for longer than a lot of the niggas who've been reading it have been alive, and it's still going. It's still releasing.
Fucking going strong somehow.
I can't believe we lost.
I liked the series, but it has taken all the energy out of me when it comes to anime. Like I've not watched a single episode since like July.
Jesus Christ! Wild how there's still niggas who will say that it's the best series of all time, and then you got shit like this. It's like this nigga spent 5 hours a day watching One Piece for 3 months. Not done.
And after I was done, I dropped everything, bro. Like never again. And then there's been good anime that's been releasing, bro. I was just like, dog, I'm tired. I can't sit there no more, dude.
It's like I'll watch Jujutsu Kaisen in like 3 years when the sour grapes that I've tasted are finally washed out of my mouth from One Piece. Like, I feel like since Oda's had so many assistants, I feel like he's trained up enough people to where One Piece could probably continue in perpetuity for like ever.
Forever.
Like, honestly, like how many volumes of One Piece are there? Like, I wonder. Let me look.
There's over 1,000, I'm pretty sure now.
That's chapters, not volumes.
Oh, that's chapters. Volumes. I'm
the
not
real
sure.
One Piece was
One Piece
the
volume.
friends we made along the way.
They're over. There are 99.
99 volumes. Holy fuck.
Oh my god, dude.
Hold on. For context, let me get up and go over my closet.
The friends we made along the way, nigga, they died. This shit is too long. It spanned over their lifespan. What the
Yo, these niggas are dead. Please. Just please.
Hold on.
I feel like this man is pulling out his like
71, 72, and the bonus volume. So I've got in my hands the last 3 volumes of Naruto. Okay, so we got volume 71, volume 72, and the bonus volume. So Naruto, the original run, all the way up from the first series through quote unquote Shippuden, it never changed for me because it was the manga. That shit ran for how many? Turn the pages. That shit ran for 700 chapters. 700.
Damn.
Across 72 volumes in the original, not counting the bonus volume. And then One Piece is like, we got 1,000. Jesus shit.
And I remember recently I was trying to, like, I don't know which anime it was. I think it was Black Clover.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I sat through a good bit of it, but like one day I was in the middle of an episode. It was like just after a fight scene. They was doing the typical anime. I explained everything that the fuck just happened, even though I literally just saw it, type shit.
Yeah.
And I paused it, turned that shit off, and went to bed and never went back.
I've had enough of this.
I wasn't even like that Dude, I'm like thinking about the movie. I wasn't even like mad. I just stopped. Like my brain said, turn this off.
Cut this shit off, my nigga. It's over. Oh my god.
Because I was on like only my first hour watching it. I watched like 3 episodes. Like I'd like drastically reduced my time. That's still even a lot of time in my opinion, but like I drastically reduced it. But like after that, it was like the middle of the episode, like 10 minutes in, I was like, yeah, I'm going to turn this off for now.
Yeah. I don't know how, like looking back, how did I watch all of Fullmetal Alchemist and Brotherhood? How did I do that? Like,
You watched both?
Tsunami, maybe? I don't know. How the fuck did I watch?
You
Joe?
said you watched both?
I watched Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Not the other one, but
Yeah, I watched both.
Mm.
I'm just like, how did I sit? Like, I don't know. It's just like a lot.
I sit through all
How
that.
did I fucking sit through? How did I sit through all of Ranma 1/2? There are 7 seasons of Ranma 1/2, and they're so and there's so much of it, and it goes nowhere, and I still watched all of it. How did I do
the
that?
biggest reasons I was able to stay up with like Dragon Ball shit like that's because I watched them weekly.
Yeah.
Like as
Yeah.
they came out. That's how I stayed up with them shits. I watched them as they came out. But with One Piece, you know, it was like I think it was 900 episodes that I watched in 3 months. No, I'm going to keep stressing this. No breaks. 3 months, 5 hours a day. It was hell. It was hell.
So where did you?
How did I watch all of Yu-Gi-Oh? Like I watched Yu-Gi-Oh, I watched Yu-Gi-Oh GX, I watched Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds, and I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Z. How did I sit through all of that as a child? like I see some shit like Fooly Cooly that's like only 6 episodes. I'm just like, why can't we have more of this? like
Honest, like
why
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
why is it gonna be so long? Like, as much as I love Evangelion, it is 26 episodes and like 4 movies.
Mhm.
You know, 5 movies actually, because you got the rebuilds and end of it.
Yeah.
26 episodes and 5 movies, and it's like, holy shit, that's a lot. Like, Samurai Champloo's like 25 episodes, and like Cowboy Bebop's like 25 episodes. Space Dandy is just like 2 seasons, I think. And it's like, that's like a lot.
Yeah.
Like shit, I like JoJo, but that's a
It
lot.
is a lot.
Yeah.
Especially when you get to Steel Ball Run and JoJolion, where
Holy
like
fuck.
they're long as
Yeah.
shit. Fuck. Animes, there's too much
There's
anime.
too much anime to experience in this world. Can y'all cut us some slack, please and thanks?
I don't know how people can watch anime seasonally. I don't understand that.
God.
Like, you know what really pisses me off?
What's up?
Is like so like I get really annoyed by like quote unquote mainstream YouTubers. You know what I mean? Like how there's like every YouTuber community, every sort of thing has a community on YouTube. You know what I mean? And anime has a community on YouTube that's very, you can see it. Okay, like you all know who I'm talking. A couple anime YouTubers. Okay, I was watching one of this niggas in this video was like, man, I've seen over 600 anime series, and I had to pause and like I judge people for
process that.
I judge people for jokes. Okay, I do it because it's funny, but in my heart, I don't. Okay, but this time I did, and I said, "What the fuck? How do you watch 600 anime series? That would be like if I watched 600 American TV shows. Not every one of those is going to be good. Okay." There's like 20 good American shows. There are not 600 good anime. Okay, you watched. What that tells me is that you sat through a bunch of shit tier and a bunch of mid tier
Just
anime.
to get to the good shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's like that is literally like, you know the meme where it's like the Wojak and then it's like Wojak America and then he's like bland and then it's like Wojak Japan and then he's like, oh my god, like that's what it's like. It's like animation American. I don't like this. Animation Japan.
What's the
Oh
best
my
thing
god,
on
it's like even the mid tier shit is good to you. Like,
People
yeah.
gas One Piece because it's so long, dude. That was literally the reason why I didn't like it.
People
Like-
gas Akira and Virtua Fighters because he's too hard to play, and I'm like, why is that praiseworthy for you?
Oh my god, dude.
Why is something not being what you want it to be like something you like? That's like
Like you're
weird.
guessing a flaw. Like Stop.
Yeah. One Piece is like 1,000 episodes, 99 volumes of manga. You know how much money that would cost to buy? That's insanity. And there are people who be like, oh, nah, bro, it gets good after episode 464, I promise, bro.
I swear to God, people who say that, dude, stop talking, dude. I remember in my time of watching that, I've experienced those people, right? They'll say, oh yeah, it gets good after like episode 800. 800?
800. I won't watch something if it's not good after 4 episodes.
Dude! Like, alright, you're lucky I'm even remotely interested, but like, nigga, like, that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. How do you tell me that you didn't like a series until 800 episodes in?
100. Jesus.
That was the most extreme one, obviously, but like, I mean, I've experienced those people. Like, that was the most extreme one. There's people who say, oh yeah, it gets good after like, I don't know, like the fucking 400 season, 400 episode. People say it's like the 300, the 200. People, no one says like at 100 or nothing like that. Nothing.
I watched Sword Art Online when it first came out in America because it premiered on Toonami. And I watched, I was like, yo, this is great. And then I got to like the beginning of season 2. I'm like, yo, this is the worst fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit, what the fuck is this? And then it's been years since then. My friend was like, oh yeah, but it gets good after season 2. I'm like, I'm not gonna watch season 2 because season 2 sucks. I got like 2 episodes in. I said, this shit is trash.
This is garbage.
I remember I did sit through season 2, and yeah, I wasn't a big fan of it. I did like prefer season 1, and then I got to season 3 when there's like a GGO or some shit where Kirito was a girl. Once that was like relayed to me, I stopped watching the series.
Yeah, I remember my friend was watching GGO. I was like, I'm not gonna.
So yep, nope.
It's like if
The fucking
Kirito
villain was
became a
so
character from
fucking
Final
lame,
Fantasy.
dude. Holy shit.
It's like
The fucking
it's
villain
like-
was so lame. Oh my god.
pretty much, dog. Like I can't. I don't know. If I will tolerate 3 episodes of shit before I give up. Like even if it's something I really like, if there are 3 shitty episodes in a row, I'm just be like, you know, fuck it. I'm not gonna watch this shit.
Taking a break. Yeah, I'm taking a break.
Yeah. Like, I mean, shit, and this is a lot for me because I sat through all of Yakuza 3, and that game is bad. That game is terrible. And I sat through it, and I still continued, okay? It's like I'm willing to put up with a certain amount of bullshit, all right? But it's like, I don't know, just if niggas get that issue where they're like 800 episodes, it's like, no. Did you watch through 800 episodes? Like, hold on. That's like, math on that is insane. There have been like series where I'd be like dedicating my life to it. Like I remember when I was like in like high school, like my senior year, I was like doing like a big rewatch of Dragon Ball. And I started with Dragon Ball, original Dragon Ball, and then I got through that. I got through all of Kai and all of the Kai's episodes. And I remember hitting a point where I was like, bro, do I really want to watch the fucking Buu Saga again?
For the
Yeah.
umpteenth
Because like
time.
as much as I love DBZ, the shit right before Buu Saga starts and it's like Gohan fucking around, I don't care.
Honest, yeah.
Like I understand the context that it exists in, right? With like the Great Saiyaman and all that. Like I understand like the cultural context, but like I don't give a shit. Like,
I
Like, I
literally could not care less, dude. Like
it's like once the world tournament shit happens and you get to like Majin Vegeta, it's like, oh shit, this is popping off. I like this. All right. Then the Buu Saga happens, and the Buu Saga goes on for way too fucking long.
facts.
Like,
Yo,
Buu Saga, like, bro, on God, Buu Saga is my least favorite saga, bro. Oh
the
my
fact
God.
that Gohan didn't like murder Boo is like that's what pisses me off about that saga.
Yeah, I know people be like, well, Gohan doesn't want to be a fighter. I'm like, fuck Gohan's wishes, nigga. There's more important shit at stake. The universe, nigga. The universe.
Literally, if he just killed Boo, then we wouldn't have these problems. We would not have these problems. If he just killed Boo, if he just didn't fuck her, oh my god. If he caught the goddamn earring, dude. How did you miss the earring? standing on the floor, literally nothing's happening. It's like, here you go, I have your full attention. Here you go, Gohan. Here's this earring. I know it's kind of small, but I know you can see it. I'm going to throw it at you. In fact, I'm going to infuse a little bit of my ki so it glistens a bit, as so you can clearly see it. Buhan can, I don't know, Butangs can clearly see it as well. He sees you whiff. How do you whiff?
You whiffed in neutral, dude. Come on, dude.
How do you stare at it and miss? You watch it fall.
Oh my god,
And
he
you
just
just
get his
miss. How did you miss?
executioner coming back to the lab.
Fucking drop the combo, dude. Go on. And I go home like, man, fuck. Go on, drop the fucking. You're not gonna use a fucking Hercule.
Go on. He did get out of pools, okay. Jesus Lord.
Like that moment, like that made that I had to drop my Gohan fan status after that. Holy shit.
Yeah, I dropped my Gohan fan status after Cell Saga because I just stopped giving a shit. Because Gohan stopped giving a shit about his training, and I'm just like, bro, I can't be a fan of you if you're not gonna fucking fight people. Because like Gohan, like it's like this, like people. I know, like it's like a meme to say like Gohan like sucks and like Goku's a shitty dad, but it's like Gohan was the fucking best character. Like speaking in terms of writing, best character in Dragon Ball Z up until like right until the Cell Saga ended. And that's when he hit the fucking peak of like, this is the coolest shit I've ever seen. And then he just immediately dropped all the way off. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, I want to be a teacher guy.
Like me, I was like okay with like Gohan's little like chill lifestyle. He's not really training, but like then he got the power up, then he got the training, and then he just lost.
Yeah.
Like he lost a fight that was easy. He lost an easy fight, bro, because he was fucking around.
This dude who is like, he like literally Gohan could be stronger than both Goku. But he's just like I won't be a teacher. It's like, shut up, Gohan.
Shut the fuck up.
Go train with like Whis, bro. I don't give a fuck that Gohan wants to do shit because like people be like, oh man, Gohan is just following his wishes. No, he's doing what his mom told him that he. It's like he's either gonna obey his mom or obey his dad, and obeying his dad is just better for everybody, or it would have been before Goku was like, all right, well, I'll do it myself. He just became like a god.
Gohan was not with it. He said, yeah, all right, I'll be back.
It's like, I gotta pick up your fucking Slyk too, you bitch child. It's like Trunks isn't gonna do that. Like Goten isn't gonna do that shit. Nah, they're stupid. They're gonna fuck around and never mature into good fighters. Goten threw all of his shit out for some pussy in GT. All right, that's not, we didn't see that shit.
Oh yeah,
Man was whipped.
Goten abandoned everything just for some pussy. Straight up, he was whipped.
Did he even get it? Did he even get some pussy? I don't even remember.
He did. He was like fucking with this one girl in GT, and like I think they started dating or whatever. And it's like he threw out all that strength. He was stronger than Gohan at one point. He just like, yeah, but what if I got some ass? And I'm like, fuck. The one chance y'all had to fix Gohan's mistake, and you throw it out for some just fucking. I mean, it's like Super was cool, and it's like getting to see like, but I think like Super was like a sign of, like it rehashed too many old ideas.
I don't think we needed Super. Like
I think we should have stopped at Z. Honestly, it should have stayed there. Honestly,
yeah, like I liked Battle of Gods, the movie. We didn't need it though. Like
yeah, and then it's still going too. Like the best thing to come out of Dragon Ball in the last like 15 years has been Super Broly.
Yeah.
Like not talking video games, because obviously the best thing to come out of Dragon Ball in the past 15 years is obviously Dragon Ball FighterZ. It's not even a question.
Yep. Facts.
But it's like in terms of like visual media, in terms of shit that I can watch and read, it is 1000% Super Broly.
Yeah.
And it's like I know we wouldn't have gotten here if it wasn't for Super itself, but it's like I don't know.
Still doesn't undermine.
As much as I like
about it, it's like we went through all of this to get to Super Broly, and I just don't even think we needed all of that.
Yeah, precisely. Like you can have Super Broly without if you like literally taking Beerus and Whis out of that movie wouldn't have changed anything. Like that movie would be just fine as it is without Beerus and Whis making their small cameo, and it'd be like, oh, this could just fit in the middle of fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like Yeah, we did not need Beerus or Whis there. Like, you know, if Whis wasn't there, then Frieza would have just got his shit kicked in for a little while longer. But like,
Yeah, essentially. Not like Frieza doesn't deserve it. That's just funny as fuck.
that shit
Brody,
was-
look! Niggas alive!
Ruins like just everyone's ass, bro.
It's like I feel like I would have preferred if they would have just started like making the old movies in like a more modern art style and made them canon, and like fixed all the bullshit about them. Like the original Broly movie is my favorite Dragon Ball movie. You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
like Super Broly is fucking great, and it's like I would prefer Super Broly in canon over over the old one if they would have continued down that road. If we could get like cooler and shit in canon in the Super Broly art style, that should be fucking fantastic. Get BoJack
yeah.
Unbound, bro. I don't know. I feel like a lot of those old DBZ movies are hella slept.
Oh my god.
oh god, I'd love to see Janemba be like actually a threat, like a looming threat.
That'd be nice.
What the fuck was that? What was that one movie where it was Trunks was like the main character and he had like the nigga with the sword and shit? What was that one movie?
I forgot the title. It was with
The nigga
Tapion.
was playing the flute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was his name was Tapion, but I forgot the title of it.
Oh my god! Like if they would make that shit with like Kid Trunks now, that should be
Or
great.
some shit, I don't know. But
Yeah, like if they would just like take those ideas and update them, not like stupid. Like the Dragon Ball could have continued as a franchise, it just didn't. Turles. Oh man, but you know what else rocks the dragon, gentlemen? The fact that we're over 2 hours.
Shit.
Rock the dragon.
oh my god.
Dragon Ball Z. All right, real quick though. Honestly, Rock the Dragon is not like anywhere near my favorite Dragon Ball opening because it's honestly Dragon Soul. That shit.
Dragon Soul.
Mysteries abound, made of a deep
Energy.
That shit is great. Yo.
All around. Like,
But I
Oh
will go fearless and free. Dude, that like I don't know that shit fucking
I think that's just the best one of like all time. Holy shit.
on God. Like especially the first version where it was sung by Vic Mignon. That shit
Oh my
bang.
god, yes.
Don't stop we're in love now. Don't stop, there's no
So much to be found. We can't find paradise.
paradise.
All we have
All
to
we
do
have
is
to
go
do is go
free your soul. Dragon.
What I really need to ask you is, do you think that one of these nights that I could call you on Discord and you could just sing me to sleep?